is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Damn Rodriguez! The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney! Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skilled, the highly regarded Devin the Dream Haney.
Man, yo, what up, man? Welcome back to another episode of Rockin' with Rightside. Man, I gotta cook tonight, man. And guess what? I ain't got no time frame. I'm doing it all how I want to do. Because some of y'all be out of order. It is what it is. Y'all niggas be out of order. We gonna call you out of order around here. Matter of fact, we gonna give you the drops when it's time to give drops. And y'all know how. I'm gonna tell you from the beginning.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
Shout out to my brother DP Rocker. DP, we gotta I apologize to you, my brother. I apologize to my brother, the good brother DP Rocker from Cincinnati. I apologize to you. I went behind your back. I spoke with Nardi directly. We got a unification tomorrow. We got a unification. I apologize to you, brother. But I had to, hey, when you work with the fighters, sometimes it's a little easier. It's a little easier. So we was able to get it done. We got Nardi versus Stay Dangerous tomorrow. David Benavidez versus Bivol. I ain't got no problem with it. Both of them, they both agreed to it. Who wins and why? I can't wait for it. And then on Thursday, we're going to have the winner of that match take on Joe Breezy, as long as Joe Breezy get that work done. If he get the work done against Fight Sports, then we're going to have an undisputed match. I don't know who's going to be the undisputed champion. I don't know. But I don't give a damn about none of that. I just want to see these niggas debate respectfully. I say that respectfully. Shout out to my brother Marky Dan. Marky, you out of order, man. Marky, one of the most out of order niggas I know. I love him though. I love him. Marky, I was listening to the draft earlier. Boy, y'all, I would have had to cuss all y'all niggas out during that damn draft process. I would have had to cuss y'all out. I'm just telling the truth. Hot Rod, you would have been cussed out too. I would have cussed your ass out too. Luckily, y'all lucky. I didn't sign up on time. Cause I would have been talking shit to y'all niggas the way y'all was talking today, man. Y'all was out of order. But I ain't got no problem. I'm gonna tell y'all, I think Hot Rod got a hell of a team. I think B3 got a hell of a team. I think BVO got a hell of a team. I think Prize team is in there. Everybody else, I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of these niggas, I didn't know what the hell they were doing with some of these damn picks. I didn't know what was going on when I was listening to this shit. I had no damn clue. I was like, what the fuck is this? Why would you? All right. I don't know. All right. But hey, man, I can't wait to hear y'all. I can't wait to see y'all battle it out, man. I can't wait to see how this play out because I think it's gonna be fun. You know what I'm saying? But damn, the nigga who took my spot, this nigga had the auto pick going. This nigga picked quarterbacks back to back. I said, what is this? Anyway, that's a whole nother story. We'll talk about that when y'all pull up if y'all want to. But I gotta talk about this tonight, man. This whole situation that I'm seeing right now, the money grab situation. Some type of way now, anybody that's making any decent fight is a money grab. It's all a money grab now. Now, if you want to call it a money grab, I ain't got no problem with that piece of it. I had no problem with it. What I do have a problem with is when we see somebody like Bud going to fight Canelo. He gonna get paid well? Absolutely. Is it a money grab? I don't think it's no damn money grab. And I ain't Dub Arum now. You can't, no. That's out of order right there. Dub Arum is out of order. Respectfully, DP. I say that respectfully. If you want to call me anything, call me Dub Heyman. Call me Dub Heyman if you want to. I'll take that one. Dub Turkey. I'll even take Dub Turkey. Turkey Dub. I don't know which one you want. But I'll take those two. But don't call me. And shout out to Pimple Bob, man. Shout out to Pimple. But I'm looking at these individuals sitting here criticizing individuals that's going up. Bud Crawford going to make the fight with Canelo Alvarez. I don't look at it as a money grab. Not one bit whatsoever. Now, I will say, I think that he handicapped in that fight. I got a 60 for Canelo. That's me. That's my personal opinion. I got Canelo winning the fight. But I think Bud got a chance. It's a real fight. And it's for him to be 3 times undisputed. It's a legacy fight. And he gonna get paid for the legacy that he's making. I ain't got no problem. Shout out to my brother Kazi in the building. He getting paid for the legacy that he leaving. I heard, and this was on Box News 24. The first thing I clicked on, it said Bill Henry fires back at Eddie Hearns, claims that Devin Haney is just chasing a payday. Shit, Devin can get a lot of paydays, but if he go up there and whoop Brian Norman Jr., I gotta get out of the credit. I gotta give him credit. It's other fights that he could have made where he would have possibly made more money. But the man is looking to be a three division champion, fighting the #1 welterweight in a fight that a lot of people don't even give him a chance in. Is that a money grab? Since everybody want to do this, and I gotta apologize. I always apologize where I'm wrong. I was wrong. Mr. Chapman, and I love Mr. Chapman. And Mr. Chapman, when you watch this back, just know I apologize to you. You was out of order now. You was out of order. Last night, we weren't talking about Tank Davis. Pull up tonight, because we definitely talking about his motherfucking ass tonight. Because if you want to see a damn money grab, Tank Davis versus Jake Paul is a money grab. That's the definition of a money grab. At least Bud and Devin are fighting champions in the sport of boxing. True fighters. I got you, Hot Rod. Let me bring my brother up. Let me make sure I get us right. Welcome to the show, Hot Rod. Give me 1 second. At least these two niggas fighting true champions in the sport of boxing. If you want to call anything a fucking money grab, a money grab is these niggas, Tank Davis going to fight a fucking Jake Paul. That's a money grab. So miss me with all the bullshit. Miss me with the nonsense. Miss me with all this, oh well, Bud only doing it for the money. But shit, He doing it for the money, but if he go in there and win, that nigga gonna be one of the most legendary fighters of this era. That's a fact. If he beat Canelo Alvarez, the man might, in my personal opinion, might be top 20, top 25 of all time. I don't think his resume is strong enough to move him above that. But definitely a top 20 to 25 fighter of all time. Absolutely. Absolutely. So if you want to talk about a money grab, talk about it. But this ain't no damn money grab, in my personal opinion. In my opinion. Shout out to my sister Evelyn. Shout out to Picasso in the building. My sister Evelyn, she told me, she said she didn't think I was as smart as I was. I was on fire on trivia one night, about a week ago. I was on fire. Shout out to Picasso, the oldest man living. Respectfully. I say that respectfully. I love Picasso. Me and Picasso, we done chopped it up many times. So that's my brother right there. All I'm trying to tell you is that when we're talking about money fights, money grabs, excuse me, let me make sure I use the right terminology that y'all niggas want to use. When we talking about money grabs, the only nigga that's doing a money grab right now is Tank Davis. And when we talk about Tank Davis doing it, well, no, get your bag. But when Bud doing it, oh, this a money grab. When Bud fighting much tougher competition than what Tank fighting, much tougher. When Eddie Hearn sit here and say that Devin got a money grab going on right now, he the one looking for the big payday. There are multiple fighters I can name to you right now that Devin could have won in for that aren't named Brian Norman Jr. That would be much easier for him, and he would get paid more. Many fighters I can name. At least three. Let me put it that way. I ain't gonna say many. At least three. So you gotta stop the bullshit. Y'all niggas need to stop hating so much. I don't know where this hate come from. I don't know why you hate these guys, these boxers. When we criticize Tank Davis, nah, you can't do that. Nah, you can't criticize Tank. If you criticize Tank, you hate him. But when they go on to fight champions in the sport of boxing, it's a money grab for them. You can't have it both ways. And we're not going to allow this nonsense to continue. We're going to call y'all niggas out. And next time, I ain't going to lie to you, I might need to start calling names. I don't want to do that. That ain't my lane. I don't want no smoke. But damn it, the way y'all talking, I might have to get some just because. Y'all so far out of order with this shit, it don't even make sense. My back hurt right now. I done been on the grill all motherfucking day. Happy Labor Day to everybody. But I said, damn it, we gotta talk about this because this is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Hot Rod, welcome to the show, my brother. First things first, you did a hell of a job picking your team. Shout out to you. What you got for me tonight, man?
Gee, you can hear me?
You crispy.
Man, you always say, if you don't have a standard, then you have a double standard. If you, like, the same niggas that say Crawford is going for a payday don't have a problem with Tank Davis doing it. You know? It's the same niggas.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Now go ahead, OG.
I was just gonna say, no. If it wasn't a double standard, they wouldn't have no standard at all. That's what
exactly.
I was telling you. Go ahead. I apologize.
Exactly. And it's these Earl fans. It's the PBC. That's what it is. These niggas ain't boxing fans. Cause how are you complaining or even looking at a Canelo Crawford as a payday when in reality there's not many fighters that move up 2 divisions to go fight the champion. A lot of fighters don't do that. A lot of fighters do what Boots do. Get a tune-up, get acclimated to the weight division. It's just weird, you know?
But it's okay for Boots. It's okay. Matter of fact, if you say something negative about Boots, they want to cuss you out. They want to call you everything but a son of God. Shout out to my brother in the building, man. Mr. Gerard Hill in the building. Salute to you, family. Shout out to Anthony G. Boxing in the building. Salute, fam. I'm trying to tell you, we got to keep the same energy. We got to be honest about this stuff. And when you sit here and tell me, well, when Devin goes to fight Brian Norman Jr., even though these are the same guys that's been telling me, they've been telling me that, oh, Devin weight bullying. I don't even believe in weight bullying, me personally. I've never believed in it. If you make the weight, you make the weight. You either gain some or lose something from cutting weight like you cut it. It is what it is. I don't believe in it. But they'll tell me, well, Devin been weight bullying these niggas. But now he's going to fight the #1 welterweight when y'all keep telling me, hey, he should be fighting at middleweight. Okay, well, he going to fight the #1 welterweight right now. Man, this nigga only want a payday. Bud Crawford, same thing. The nigga put hands on EJ. Put hands on him. We ain't seen EJ since, and we looking for you, brother. I hope that you come back. We looking for you. But at the same time, now all of a sudden, when this man don't come back, Bud say, okay, I'm gonna go fight Canelo. Well, wait a minute. He only want a payday. Well, what if he go up there and whoop Canelo ass? Then what you gonna say?
It was good for Spence. Spence was gonna fight Canelo.
I remember. It was good. When Mel said he was good, nobody didn't complain. Nobody complained when Mel said he was gonna do it. But now all of a sudden, when Bud go to do it, oh no, this a money grab. This a money grab right here. Now when it was Canelo Alvarez moving up in weight, oh, he daring to be great. He daring to be great. Bud does it. Oh no, this a money grab right here. He ain't got no chance. This a money grab. Where's the consistency? Where's the criticism for anybody who does these things? Where's that? Because I'm not seeing it. You niggas pick and choose. Pick and choose who you want to support and who you're going to criticize. Instead of just being a fan of the sport saying, well, shit, hell, these are two, an undisputed champion against an undisputed champion. When Mel did it, I had no problems. I had a problem with how he fought in the ring, but I had no problem with him moving up 2 weight divisions to fight that man. I had no problem. Wanted his brother to do it. Brother had issues going on. Okay. Mel said, I got it. I'm gonna do the heavy lifting. All right, cool. No criticism whatsoever from me. Ain't no grab. I'm looking for you to go up there and win. Same thing I'm looking for Bud. Same thing I'm looking for Devin. But when it's Jake Paul, a nigga who ain't a champion of nothing, ain't a champion, outweighing Tank Davis by damn near 100 pounds. Well, hey man, y'all can't be critical of that man trying to get his money. Wait a minute. That's the definition of a money grab. Ain't nobody bring these issues up with none of these other fights, but y'all, the same niggas who brought up, oh, well, you can't be critical of this nigga moving up to get his money. Tank Davis, a nigga who outweighed him by 100 pounds. Ain't nobody. If you criticize that, then you a hater of Tank. But when Devin and Bud do it, now all of a sudden, man, this is a money grab, man. They ain't trying to win. They just want the bag. When they actually fighting champions. Some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I ain't never heard nothing this crazy. I ain't never seen nothing this biased. Never. But it's okay. Shout out to my brother straight from the sunny side of Houston, Rick Timms in the building. And let me say this one more time. I got my brother in the building, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
Hold on, Mr. Chairman. Wait a minute. When we doing that, hold on, Mr. Chairman. Hold on, Mr. Chairman.
My bad.
When we doing that is where I'm gonna apologize. I wasn't talking about. I'm talking about it tonight. So you got free reign on it right now. You got free reign. But I wasn't talking about it yesterday. And I told you. I told you I'm a rage quit, and I rage quit on you. So I apologize to you because I owe you more respect than how I acted last night. So I apologize to you, Mr. Chairman. My apology, sir.
Oh man, no apology needed, bro. Eat my man 100 grand and all that, bro.
Hey,
and
I didn't think I said anything crazy to you. I just said, hey, it is what it is. So
you said what you had to say, dog. That's all that matters.
I ain't saying nothing but love and respect. What you got on this subject, Mr. Chairman?
The subject being?
All right, give me a second. I'm gonna break this down one more time for you, and I say that respectfully.
Oh, for sure.
And shout out to my brother Ben Israel in the building as well.
You know he got something on the subject.
When we right now, and I'm gonna put you on mute. You got a tad bit of background right now, Mr. Chairman.
I do.
Yeah. There we go. Shout out to my brother Piro. Piro, I'm gonna bring you in a second after I get Mr. Chairman's statements. I'm about to. I ain't got nothing but time tonight. I just got off the damn grill. Hey, the food was good though. We was in order with the food tonight. I'm just telling the truth. Ben will tell me I'm out of order because we did have the pork ribs. You know what I'm saying? We had some pork chops on there as well, respectfully. So he'll call me out of order for that. But outside of that, everything else was halal. Oh, is halal the right word? I don't know. No, that's Islam. But anyway, it don't matter. Listen, the money grab situation is the topic of conversation. When, hey man, the pork ribs was fire, man. Look, I let them cook for about 5 hours. I ain't lying to you. But the money grab situation, when in this situation, what we talking about right now, shout out to my brother 3 in the building. Shout out to 3. And I appreciate the thumbnail, 3. Much love and respect to you. I got you in a second as well. When it comes to certain fighters, niggas want to call shit a money grab. When I'll pull the article up if y'all need me to. Boxing News 24. Bill Haney fires back at Eddie Hearn's claim that Devin Haney just chasing a payday. How the fuck you chasing a payday when you going out to fight the #1 welterweight in the world? A nigga with a title. How is Bud Crawford chasing a payday when he's looking to become 3-division undisputed? Fight an undisputed champion in Canelo Alvarez. And then when I bring the same shit up about Tank Davis and say this nigga, that's the real money grab. That's the nigga that's really. No, wait a minute. You can't talk bad about that man trying to get his money. You can't talk bad about him trying to get his money. Then how the hell we gonna talk bad about Bud and Devin? How we gonna call they fights money grabs, but the nigga that's fighting a YouTuber, a nigga that outweighs the nigga by over, well, I ain't gonna say over, damn near 100 pounds. We can't call that a money grab, but we gotta call all these other guys when they go in to fight actual champions in the sport of boxing, real boxers. We gotta call that a money grab. It's ridiculous. It's out of order. Go ahead, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, you're on mute. You're on mute. Okay.
Yeah, I am, because, every time I don't be on mute, I'm always out of order. So, I'm trying to keep some order up in this piece.
Are you in order right now?
Yeah, every fight to me is money grab, bro. They fight especially for the bread, man. They're trying to get compensated because they're taking a major chance with their health in that ring, bro. So let's not get it twisted. And yeah, you can't say one fight is a money grab and the other ain't, especially when you fighting somebody who really not a professional boxer, so to speak. That nigga is really using his status to try to build the promotional company that he's pushing together so that they can be an entity for a long time and be something that they can sustain and pass on to his people, man. So yeah, I don't feel like if it's one way for one, then they got to be the same way all the way down the line. And I've always maintained that. You can't be partiality in this stuff, dog. They getting judged to do the same thing. Get in the ring and throw punches. So if this person getting in the ring, throw punches against this guy, and that's considered a money grab, then if he gets in the ring with this person, and this person really not a boxer for real, that's gotta likewise be a money grab, bro. That's how I feel.
Hey, I gotta ask you these questions real quick. Shout out to Dondrick in the building. My brother Dondrick, man. Much love.
My man Dondrick, them.
My brother, right? I ain't got no problem with him. And I believe the brother served the country. And hey,
Yeah.
I ain't got. Hey, shout out to that great brother, man. Salute to you, Mr. Chapman. Let me ask: out of those three fights, would you call Devin versus Junior? Would you call that a money grab for Devin?
Man, to tell you the truth, on principle, no, but context, there's a money grab beyond. And I only say that because he's looking for a specific pay grade for every fight he's in because he's been accustomed to it, and he don't want to accept anything that the other people, like the person that's calling it a money grab, willing to pay him because of the compromised business relationship that they have. And likewise, that's the way for Devin Haney and DHP with a lot of companies because of the way that they exited the company that they were doing business with. So they're trying. I mean, everybody fights to get bread, bro. Everybody, and he was getting bread.
But there's a difference between fighting to get bread, right, and a money grab. And that's why I have the word money grabs in quotation marks, because when you speak on a money grab, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Chairman.
No, you're right.
When you speak on money grab, it's a fight that, hell, man, fuck the fight.
It has no benefit but to give you bread, for sure. That's it. That's the only benefit of that fight is to get you paid. I know exactly what you mean, and yes, that I don't think that's solely the only benefit, but I do say this, that with him, he had gotten accustomed to getting a certain pay scale, and I think that after his moves and certain things, like pay scale has kind of like dwindled with a lot of other folks. So he ain't gonna try to go a lot of other folks' way to get the fights. He's only gonna try to get certain fights.
Come here.
That will allow for him to get the pay that he feels he deserves, and I ain't mad at it.
Hold on, real quick, Mr. Rod, you out of order.
Rod training the dog. You training the dog right here.
I was gonna say, I don't think you're talking to us. You just had no problem. Finish your statement, Mr.
Unless my man was over there. What's the dude that be traveling with the two other dudes, Rico and them doing the comedy skits. Nice. Bring your ass here, buddy. DC Fly. Yeah, my man was telling the dog, bring that ass here, buddy.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem.
But nah, man, I respect the fight, bro, because it's a real fight. Like you said, it is a true fight. It is for a belt. And on top of that, it's to show the world that, hey, I still got it. And hey, bro, I had it. Y'all just didn't believe it in me. So you got one person saying, yo, I've always had it, and y'all just ain't recognizing the other one saying, yo, I still got it, dog. And this is why I command big bucks. So I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all, bro.
Last question, and I'm gonna break it down for the next three panelists to answer the same question. Hot Rod then kind of answered it already, but Mr. Chairman, when it comes down to Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, do you look at that as a money grab?
Yeah, man, I kind of do. I honestly do. I think that Canelo's taking this fight for the bread. Otherwise, he wouldn't even take the fight. And I know my man's taking the fight for the bread. And I'll tell you why. Because ever since that Errol Spence, the way he's moved around getting fights has been a lot different than the way it used to be. And you want to know why? Because he felt like, yo, if I got that amount of money for Errol Spence, imagine what it could be if it's with Canelo. Now, of course, it's a different model, and they're not getting back end bread. But if he was able to get guaranteed 70 million, which I find that hard to believe, but if he was able to get it, oh, definitely. He getting that and he gonna retire like the damn Powerball. I don't know if anybody hit, but that bad boy $1 billion.
I need to start playing the damn lottery.
Hey, man.
I don't need to play it. So
I don't even play it either, but for $1 billion, man, I take half a mil. I take half a bill. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't mad at it. I'd compromise my belief on it just to see if I can give me a ticket and it pop. But that being the case, it's still a great fight. It's still a great fight because you got a great competitor in Bud Crawford, whom many people say is pound for pound the best fighter at his last Apex, against Canelo, who's been perennially a pound for pound great fighter. So, you know, there is intrigue there. But best believe they're doing this fight because they got somebody who they believe can dethrone Canelo. So you need that. You got the aspect of Tent. The brother got a little color to him. And on top of that, you got Canelo, the biggest, you know, the draw in boxing. Your boy put that together because he wanted to make bread, because he been breaking the bank just to get people to come over there and fight on his cards. This one will actually pay off. Well, they believe it will. So hey, I respect it on both angles, just like I respect the Dev fight on both angles, bro. Get your bread, and on top of that, you know, get it in and let people know, hey, I ain't fell off. And for the young buck, hey, let them know that I'm here, dog. And Canelo, let them know that, you know, you still the money man. And Crawford, yeah, I am that dude. So that's how I feel about it, bro. I ain't got no shade for none of them.
All right, let me get Piro. We're going Piro B3, then Dondrick. Same question for all three of y'all, so y'all can answer them all in, you know, one in once, you know, without me having to jump in, nothing like that. Bud Crawford versus Canelo, Devin versus Junior, Tank versus Jake Paul. Are these all money grab fights? Are some of them money grab fights? Or none of them money grab fights? What you got on it, Piro?
Well, the Bud and Canelo is an anomaly. If Turkey wasn't around, that fight would never happen. Devin and Norman Jr., like, yeah, that's not a money grab. I don't know how it could be a money grab when, like, Devin ain't that popular. Neither is Norman Jr. I mean, to the point, I'm not saying that they're, like, you know, obviously don't make any waves, but I'm to the point where, like, okay, I'm gonna take this fight because it's gonna make me a lot of money. Yeah, you know, I don't see it in that aspect. And then the Tank and Jake Paul, yeah, of course that's a money grab.
3, what you got? And real quick,
Bring in last up, Doug.
All right, I got you. Shout out to the OG KQKC, man. That's my big homie right there. Like I always tell y'all, if it weren't for KQKC, I wouldn't know none of y'all. So shout out to the OG, man. That's the first boxing channel that I ever found on YouTube. And man, the brother has always showed me love. I can't do nothing but show him love as well, man. Much love and respect to the brother. Dondrick, what you got on these 3 fights, man?
First of all, let's say bless you, brothers. I hope all y'all doing well. Hope y'all health is well. Hope y'all pockets getting bigger. And wish y'all the best. I want to tell my brothers that. I don't get to tell y'all that enough.
Hey, love to you, my brother. Love to you.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what? At the end of the day, this is prize fight. So if you ain't going for the bag, you will need.
Hey, real quick, do me a favor. Turn your background down in the back. Only reason I say it because I can hear myself and I can hear my music.
Respect. It might be this goddamn phone. This damn shit. Is that better?
Oh, you crispy now. You good to go. Oh, well, you still got a little bit, but let me put myself on mute. Maybe it's me.
No, I think I'm on my other phone. I usually use my other phone. But no, I think only thing I think is the Tank fight. That's definitely a money grab because ain't no reason for Tank to be fighting Jake Paul, but you're dumb if you don't. The Bud and Canelo, I think that's a money grab, but it has the legacy implications if Bud can pull it off. And Bud came out today and said, of course I'm gonna be fighting for this money because Turkey said he's gonna give him $50 million. Of course it's a money grab. Even Canelo said
he getting 50 million for that fight.
That's what he was saying in one of the interviews I heard.
Go
But
ahead.
it's like, who
Hey, that's what I said. I'm sorry, Dondrick. I don't mean to cut you off, but that's what I said too, man. He be saying stuff. I don't know if it's absolutely true, but he be saying it. And 50 mil, a lot of money, bro.
Well, nigga talking about Tank getting 200 million. I'm just saying. I don't believe that.
I don't believe that is either. But
I think they both get 50 mil.
I can live, and I ain't got no problem. I don't know what the numbers are. All I'm at. Go ahead. I want you to finish your statements, Dondrick, before I jump into this thing.
And then Devin and Norman. Only reason I say it is a sort of a money grab is because I've seen Devin turn down fights because the money wasn't right. And that's the only thing that bothers me. All these fights should be a money grab. You should want the most money for every fight you take. So if you ain't grabbing for the money, because nobody's going to take care of these boxers if they get something bad happen to them and they got a stutter like James Toney, yeah, you better be a money grab. I mean, I love it for Devin fighting for legacy. You know what I'm saying? But it's still a money grab because if they would have said, hey, we'll give you $1 million to fight Brian Norman, he wouldn't have took that fight. So they had to put some bread in front of him, like, you know what? Yeah, I want to be great, and my pockets are going to be greater. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel about it.
And I ain't mad. And I'm not mad at them getting their money. My whole thing is the criticism. If you're gonna say that Devin and Tank, or excuse me, Devin and Junior is a money grab. If you're gonna say that, once again, these actually have legacy implications. If Devin go out there and beat Junior, I got Junior winning the fight. Me personally, that's just my opinion. But at the same time, if Devin go out there and put hands on Junior, the man becomes a 3-division champion. If Bud go out there and put hands on Canelo, I got Canelo winning. But if he go out there and win that fight, this man becomes 3-time undisputed. If Tank Davis go out there and beat Jake Paul, I don't even know if you can beat Jake Paul. I don't know. I don't even know if that's possible in an exhibition fight. I don't know if that's possible. I think we all saw Mike Tyson biting his glove, pulling punches. I think we all saw that.
Definitely saw that.
Definitely saw it.
So I don't know if any fight out of all this is a money grab. The only money grab I see for sure is the Tank fight. That's the only money grab. Hold on, wait a minute. I got to do things the right way.
For sure. You right, big brother.
I got to do things the right way though, because this is my OG. And anytime he graced the platform, I always got to show love, respect. You know what I'm saying? And I mean no disrespect to anybody on the panel, but we got the great one. One of the best fight callers, if not the best. Mr. Wow himself. Mr. Stu, I can't sing like he sing. The singing OG is in the building, gracing the platform. Shout out to my OG, man. Salute to you, KQKC.
Hey, KQ, tell him he got to finish it off, dog. You can't hit that super and then
I can't do what he do. I can't do that. I can't do it. My voice, look, my voice still heard from damn cooking today, nigga. Like, I can't do what OG do. That's why he's so great.
You was in hell in that smoke.
That's why he's so great at what he does. But man, shout out to the great one,
man,
the OG.
Man,
KQKC, man. Salute to you, OG.
Man, salute to you, Dub, and Tom, and everybody on the panel, man. I appreciate that introduction, man. I just wanted to chime in. I'm not going to hold you about the questions.
Take your time. Take your time.
Well, okay, like Devin Haney, Brian Norman Jr., a lot of people think it's not a money grab. But as Eddie Hearn has said a while back, Devin fell out of love with boxing. It used to be legacy. Now it's money. Who could he find right now that he can get more money out of them, or the biggest pot he can get, but Brian Norman Jr.? That's why they chose to fight him. Well, they got backed up in the corner and then he had to fight him. So yeah, it's a dangerous fight for Devin, but Devin don't care about that anymore. Devin fell out of love of boxing. That's Eddie Hearn words, not mine. And now it's all about the Benjamins. You know, sometimes when you reach a certain level, and you start making money, that's all you care about. Is Tank Davis on money grab? Absolutely. But also, it is more eyes on the sport of boxing for the casuals. I mean, yeah, it's a vacation, exhibition, no count type of fight. And he is getting between 150 million to 200. Now,
hold on, real quick, OG. You said 150 million to 200 million?
Yeah, 150 to 200, because that was his asking price.
What? Hold on. If you don't, I gotta ask the question. I ain't see. I don't know nothing about this 150, 200. I don't know nothing about that.
Yes. That deal was done before he fought Lamont Roach. That's why he said what he said after the fight. Yeah, I would like to rematch him, but it won't be next. Who will be next is in this dressing room right now, and that was Jake Paul. So they had this plan a long time ago.
150 to 200 million. Amazing.
Yes, sir. And and that fight gonna do way better than Terence Crawford fight. They won't make a profit. You know why they won't make a profit?
Why not?
Because for the simple fact, Netflix didn't want Turkey. So Turkey said, okay, I'll tell you what, I pay you up front, all the money, no pay-per-views, no back end, up front. Free up front. And Netflix said, okay, you can put it on. Jake Paul got a lifeline to Netflix. He made them money. He made everybody money. He made return money. And he making himself money. He made Amanda Serrano money. I mean, he is not a very good boxer, but he got a very great business mind. So Terence Crawford never did sell when he was top rank. Canelo is selling that fight, what's left of it. And of course, we ain't gonna talk about the undercard. But yeah, Terence Crawford gonna make a nice buck too.
You think that's a money grab as well?
Yes and no. I think who was that? Someone just said it. See, Terence Crawford, yes, he's making a big dollar. But if he win that fight, that's a legacy, man. Do you realize that? If he wins that fight, he beat the so-called face of boxing right now. He would beat Canelo Alvarez, who has a country behind him. Terence Crawford would do the inedible. He's not very well liked, but he got great accolades. He's a great fighter, great athlete. And you got to give him his props, I'm trying to keep it down the middle. You got to give him his props. Now, no, I'm not happy with the Tank fight and Jake Paul fight. I don't like it at all. Matter of fact, but I got to do what I got to do, call the fight, and of course, talk about it. But, yeah, they both are making money. Now, of course, I see the fight coming up with PBC. They all working together. You got Top Rank working with PBC, GTB, Tom Brown, Samson Promotion. All that is PBC umbrella, but they all working together now. So, and what I hear, Turkey will be leaving the country pretty soon. He haven't made not one profit on none of his fights. Now, I wonder how these guys feel. Now, what do you think everybody ran over there to Turkey for? What? To get more money. That's why. And once they got that more money, B-level fighters are getting A-level fighter money. We all know that. But now, of course, it's winding down now. Eddie Hearn couldn't even win a purse bid. He couldn't even win a purse bid. So now, after 5 years, the zone, they still broke. They still don't have the money that they had before. And only one surviving is PBC. They must have been broke, 2015? But still in all.
I never said that.
No, not you, though. Okay. But a lot of people are saying that. But they're still going strong, but now they tied up with Tyrone, which they should do. Forget all that side of the street now. Everybody should be fighting the best, fight the best. And that's what I see. And, and I like to fight with the regular fighter, not top rank. I mean, not Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, because I just don't like hopping weight classes. I believe in, like Munster anyway, weight classes are there for a reason.
Hold on, let me ask the question. I want to ask you a question real quick. I know, and because I done followed you so long, I know the Charlos are some of your favorite fighters, right?
Right, Jamil.
And when Mel jumped up, he jumped up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo Alvarez.
Yes, he did.
And I remember, I believe you told, even then you said, well, hey, and before I say what you, I don't want to say, I'm gonna let you say what you said because I don't want to get it wrong.
I was mad as hell about that.
But I did think he was trying to handle business for his brother. I looked at it more as that, him trying to handle business.
No more slander will be prospering today.
Wait a minute, but this ain't slander. We not slander. I ain't slandered the man.
You know I'm the only mall fan in the USA, man.
Wait a minute.
No. I'm the best we can do. You know I got to defend them.
Ain't nobody got to slander Maul. Maul do a good job of slandering himself.
Sheldon, don't let me get on your ass today.
Hold on, wait a minute. I ain't slandering nobody. I'm only saying it because I ain't know Dondre. I swear to God, I didn't know that Maul was one of your favorite fighters. I didn't know that. Man,
my favorite fighter, bro. My favorite fighter.
I didn't know it. But I do know because I've been following KQ, and I say that respectfully. I do know that Mel is one of his favorite fighters. And so when Mel jumped up there, like you said, OJ, you didn't like it. Did you look at that as a money grab?
Yes. I said that, yeah. Nothing but a money grab. And he took it, and what happened? He took off a couple of years.
And took some knee.
Yeah. And when he took that knee, man, I just, fell out my seat, man. I said, God damn. Right. I had him winning. You know, you got to, the one thing about it, you got to ride with your fighter, good, bad, or ugly. You know, and I understand you, Doug. You ride with Devin. You know, I criticize Devin a lot. But
I criticize Devin too, though. I criticize Devin.
But see, that's what I'm talking about. If more guys being honest with their favorite fighter, you have to give him up or not. Just say he's not perfect either. You know, nobody's perfect.
Not even close.
Yeah, Tank is not perfect. He make mistakes, you know. But the thing about it is we got to start talking about the good things and the bad things. You know, no one has mentioned that one time about what Tank got thousands of dollars of school supplies he gave away. He didn't want no cameras there, nothing. You know, he did it for the love, he said, I quote and unquote. So, but we got to start saying that for all the fighters. You know, we always going to have an honest debate about it, you know, but, you know, it's all for the love of sport of boxing, you know, and we got to get back to that. You know.
Real quick, let me catch this in the chat. Rick Timms, he said 12 days away, 12 days away till September 13th. We shall all see what Bud gonna do. That's what Rick Tim said. Hey, shout out to Rick. That's my brother right there. Let me get Mr. Shelton. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to say this real quick. Bo Mac broke this down. It showed, you know, I think he was getting a haircut.
Yeah, he was in the barber chair.
Yeah, he was in the barber chair. There you go. He was saying that, well, we're gonna wait till Canelo round 7 or 8 because he starts slowing down. Okay.
You gotta make it that far though.
Right.
Respect.
Now, Bud Crawford usually start off pretty fast, and he always end up still making it to the end. But see, Bo Mac, he a better trainer than I will ever be. But did he think about, well, Cam's now is at 168. Can he do what he did at 147? You know, you can't. You know, you're not gonna be faster and quicker like you was at 147. So can he still do the same thing at 147 and 168? So do he still dependent on that strategy? See, because remember, you got muscle, you got extra weight to carry around. And that's why Tank is like 140, because it slowed them down. So now, I don't know, but I thought maybe you all can tell me, do you think that would slow Crawford down? Because Canelo, Canelo been fighting 168 for a long time.
I'm gonna say what, and like Bo Mac talked about in that same, because I saw that interview that you're speaking on. He also said that he's been keeping Bud from moving up because he wanted to quote unquote maximize his career in those different weight divisions. And he, according to Bo Mac, he said he could have been fighting at 68. I don't think that you should make a jump like this, but at the same time, I do think that I think he'll be comfortable at the weight. I think he walks around much bigger than people look at him as. I think Canelo Alvarez started his career at 40 and Bud started his at 35. And Bud got he still, and when you got reach like Bud do, he's taller, rangier already than Canelo. I think that I don't think he's gonna have the same speed, especially because he's older. But I do think that not having to cut, and when they interviewed Bud, he said this. He said, "Hey, I ain't got to cut no muscle now," and I think a lot of that goes into it. So I think he'll be a stronger fighter there. At the same time, I also think that Canelo is much more used to the weight, much more used to the crack, as far as punching power goes and how niggas fight at that weight. And so, man, I don't know if Bud ready for it, but at the same time, we're gonna see. Hence the reason I want to see the fight. I'm excited for this fight. I can't wait for it because I got a 60-40 Canelo. You know what I'm saying? But I give Bud a chance. I think Bud, and if he can, if I don't know if Bomac really gave the true game plan away when he was having that interview, as far as getting to the later rounds, those type of things. But if Bud can get to the later rounds, we've seen Canelo slow down, and against somebody like when in his last fight against oh man, I can't call the nigga name now. What's the Cuban nigga name? Is he Cuban? I don't know.
Yeah. William Skull.
Against before that fight ever happened, I don't know where Bullet Gibson is. I said, man, he gonna end up fighting William Skull. And when I said he gonna end up fighting William Skull, I said, don't be surprised because William Skull can outbox him. I just don't know how they're gonna score it. I don't know how they're gonna score it. And
Skull did not outbox him. He ran too much.
Right.
I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem with nobody saying that. Hey, if you gave it to Canelo, I really, it wouldn't even worth me scoring, in my personal opinion. That's just my opinion. It wasn't worth scoring because the shit was so damn boring.
It depends on the judge. You know, the judges, some people don't like you, moving like that. They like for the guys that making the fight. And some judges judge you on that. You know, the guys that making them fight, they are the aggressor.
I agree, but all I'm saying is I didn't think it was an easy matchup with William Skull for Canelo. I never thought it would be easy for Canelo. And
let's be honest, in no fight, all fights was kind of easy for Canelo because he didn't fight the top guys except for Triple G. David Benavidez was his mandatory for 5 years.
And he done ducked David Benavidez for 5 years.
Well, yeah.
He done ducked that man. So, I mean, it is what it is. But all I'm saying is I give Bud an opportunity. I still got Canelo winning, though. Let me get Miss Uncle Shelton in here. Let me get Uncle Shelton in here, then let me get B3, then the panel will open after that. Uncle Shelton, welcome to the show. Same 3 questions for you. When we talking about these 3 fights, money grab versus legacy, whatever you want to call it. Bud Crawford versus Canelo, Tank Davis versus Jake Paul, Devin Haney versus Junior. What you got on all 3 of them as far as it being a money grab and anything else, any way you want to take the damn conversation?
Well, Crawford versus Canelo, this is just my opinion. Nobody has to agree. I really don't care if they do it or don't. But that's a legacy fight. And we're going to try to find out who's the best fighter of this generation in that fight.
Okay.
Tank and Paul, you know what that is. Tank would be a goddamn fool to turn the money down because he'll never make that money with anybody else.
Okay.
So he has to be an idiot to turn that down.
Hey, I think the OG he just put it out there, 150 to 200 million.
Well, I don't believe that because Jake Paul's not getting that, and there's no way that Tank's getting more money than Jake Paul because Jake Paul putting on the event. So I don't believe that.
I still don't know what the numbers are. I haven't seen any.
Yeah, I don't believe that. No, I don't believe no 150, 200 million because Jake Paul's not getting that. So I don't believe that. It's gonna be high. It's gonna be some big money, but it ain't gonna be that. And Haney versus Norman. That's actually kudos to Haney on that front because he's moving up another division and he's going straight to a champion. Because remember, when he fought Ramirez, that was at what, 143, 145, something like that?
It's over 100 million.
44. It was at 44.
144. Yeah, so
you told me
this is his first fight at 147. This is the first 147 pounder he's fought. So I give him props for taking the fight. I just had a problem with him saying about he's levels above. You ain't levels above nothing. You ain't never done nothing at 147. So I don't know what your level is. Because I don't care who you fought at 35. I wouldn't pick none of them dudes that you fought to beat Brian Norman at 47. So that shit you did at 35 don't count. What you gonna do here? I don't care nothing about that shit down there. What you gonna do here?
I gotta say this real quick, Uncle Shelton. I got a chance to meet Junior in person. And Junior seemed to be somewhat close to weight, you know what I'm saying? Close to weight at that time.
He always is.
But the thing is I'm looking at this nigga, I'm like, bro, you small as hell. God damn. I don't know how a nigga making at 5'10", 5'9", however tall Devin is, making 35. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
Man,
it trips you out when you actually meet those guys. It trips you out how small they are, doesn't it?
They tiny as hell.
You know what?
No tiny.
You don't surprise me because you squeezing down 20 pounds. If we had to up 25 pounds, you got Victor Conti. Ain't nothing surprise me no more.
I ain't mad at it. Finish up, Uncle Shelton. Then we going back to B3.
Yeah. You can go to D3. I'm just saying that's a proving ground fight. We gonna see what Devin is or what he ain't. So we pretty much know what Norman is. We gonna find out what Devin is or what he ain't.
So as far as money grab goes, you got what's the money grab fights? What's the legacy fights?
Taking Jake Paul's the money grab. That's the only money grab fight I see.
Okay. B3, welcome. Hey man, welcome to the show. Hey, if y'all don't know, man, y'all make sure y'all go sub to B3. Y'all go sub to KQ. I don't know if there's anybody else, and if y'all got a channel, and Dondrick, you got a channel? I don't know if you do. Respect.
No, I don't got a channel.
Okay. So
y'all,
yes, sir.
What's STN?
Sports Talk Network.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we talk all sports over here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We outside of just boxing, and I love boxing, but we talk football. And shout out real quick, I gotta say this. Shout out to the Georgia Bulldogs, the number one team in the SEC right now. Shout out to Florida State for putting hands and feet and elbows, knees, toes, any other body part you want to name on Alabama. I ain't got no problem with it.
Plus
13. But
hold on, let me finish.
Let me say this, Doug. You gotta admit that was a hell of a game last night.
No, you gotta let me finish.
Oh, that game last night.
You gotta let me finish. Shout out to Miami. You know what I'm saying? For going out doing their motherfucking thing last night. Shout out to LSU for putting hands and feet on Clemson. Man, shout out to all the guys out there. Shout out to Ohio State for putting hands on Texas. Shout out to all those great teams. And I can't wait.
And shout out to Notre Dame because there was no losers in that game last night. There was no loser.
Well, Notre Dame was the loser, so we're going to be honest about that. But, hey, shout out to Notre Dame because, hey, I can't wait to see Georgia play any of these guys. And I like what we got. I like my squad. I'm just telling the truth. But B3, I apologize for cutting you off. Go ahead, my brother.
Nah, you good, Doug. Appreciate you always. As always, let me on the panel, man. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network.
And hold on, wait a minute. And if it weren't for B3, the thumbnail you see now, I wouldn't have it. And y'all make sure y'all go sub to B3 because the brother got fantastic picks. And he going to show you ways to make money before the fight and during the fight. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get into some football talk. Not on the panel, but as far as him making money and him showing you how to make money. So y'all go sub to the great brother, man. Y'all make sure y'all show that brother love.
Come on now, tap in B3 Picks TV. We also do day lives. So I was cooking with my brother D Free and Marky Dan, Boxing Scholar, Hot Rod, Prize Fighter. We was cooking today, man.
Okay, you say
Shout
you
out to
do
everybody that
avatars?
pulled up.
You
Say
say
that
you do
again.
You say you do avatars?
Thumbnails.
Thumbnails? Okay.
No, hey, but he can do damn near anything you need now. I'm just telling you. Respectfully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, 3.
Yeah. Anything right in the eyes of God, I got you. So
Well, then we wouldn't be talking Georgia football if it was anything in the right
now we gotta
eyes
throw
of
this
God.
nigga in the background. We gotta throw this nigga in the background now, man. That's my OG right. I love Mr. Chapman, but we gotta throw him in the back. You ain't gonna disrespect Georgia on this panel. It's not happening. I'm just telling you. Shout out to my brother though. I love you, Mr. Chapman. I love you, but you ain't gonna disrespect Georgia, Ryan Hill. Go ahead.
It's all love, but B3, before you continue and go on, man, shout out to Rick Timms.
Okay.
No, I just want to say shout out to Rick Timms Jr. I mean the third, my bad. He put his link in the chat. Sunnyside in the building. Tap in with the good brother Rick Timms the third from the Sunnyside part of town.
And that's a fact, man. Shout out to Rick Timms. Hey, another true story. I met Rick over at KQ show, and that's why I tell y'all, if it wasn't for KQ, it wouldn't be no me. But man, y'all go show Rick, man, go show that brother love, cause hey, Rick, he a real one. You know what I'm saying? Like KQ, like B3, like Dondrick, like Hot Rod, like Shelton Moore, like Mr. Chapman. Real niggas, man. I ain't got no problem with it. I can disagree with you, but I still got love for you.
Can I get one more shout out before we finish this up?
Well, go ahead.
Can we shout out to Jared Jones for being a dumbass
and security
and giving microphones
we gotta throw this nigga off the panel now. You ain't gonna disrespect the Cowboys either. I don't know where y'all think y'all at. I don't know where y'all think y'all at, man. This is a Cowboys Georgia show. Anytime I'm talking about anything I'm talking, it's Cowboys Georgia to the day I die. So you're not gonna disrespect my team on my own show. I'm just telling you.
Don,
I ain't trying to hit Mr. Chapman. I'm not trying to hear it. Go ahead, B3. I'm out of order.
Yeah, man. So I just finished with this, man. Appreciate you, Dub, and make sure everybody tap in with me at B3 Picks TV. Now let me say this. So about the money grab situations, right? With Devin Haney's, if I'm not mistaken, he was in a 3-fight agreement with Turkey, and they replaced Ryan Garcia with Brian Norman Jr., correct?
You correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe so.
So, I mean, I can't call that a cash grab. His money was already, agreed to beforehand.
Until Ryan lost.
Ryan got knocked out. Yeah.
Until Ryan lost to whatchamacallit, that was supposed to be the next fight for him. But
Rolly. Yeah, Rolly knocked
when hell, OG, I had to do a damn 24-hour live because I was like, ain't no way Rolly went in that damn fight. I was wrong about that. I had to do a 24-hour live. So, but as you saying, 3, absolutely. Until Ryan had that damn slip up, that was supposed to be the next fight, and then it ended up being Junior. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean that was just the next available top opponent. Of course, Teofimo was offered. They looked at Boots. So I mean that's just where that goes. Devin is making what the market pretty much what the highest bidder will pay. And a lot of times what they'll tell you is what you can negotiate. That's your value, or what somebody is willing to pay you. But like you mentioned, the main event fell out, so Junior's the replacement opponent. Devin, money don't change. They just keep the show rolling. That's just what they would consider good business. So that's why Turkey was like, shout out to Haney for pretty much fighting anybody. So outside of that, with the Bud and Crawford and Canelo, right? Crawford, I think it's looked at as a cash grab because Crawford is moving up 2 divisions, and we heard out of his mouth saying weight classes for a reason, and he kind of was dismissive of the Canelo fight originally. So I mean that's Crawford's own doing. That ain't got no. You can't blame anybody else for believing that when that was Crawford's belief originally.
So we just got to see how the fight plays out. Now, with Tank and Jake, Tank was scheduled to fight Lamont Roach August 16th. So he's really that guy that he says he is. And I'll just leave that there.
Hey man, shout out to Rick Tins. Rick, we had to time you out for 10 seconds. We not having any cowboy disrespect around here. We not having it. You can say whatever you want to about Houston, and shout out to the sunny side. It's crazy. I always shout the sunny side out, but you want to hate on my damn Cowboys. Shout out to Zion as well, man. But we ain't finna have the disrespect.
Don't shout out no Zion, bro. That's a former.
I like to answer that on B3 picks. I like
Go
to
ahead.
give a little bit of pushback. Devin didn't sign this fight. Brian Norman had to fight first. That's the problem what people keep saying.
I don't know who to fight first. I don't know that. Is that
Brian Norman Sr. and Jr. already said that they had agreed to fight Devin before Bill them came out and made it seem like they were the ones that accepted this fight. They didn't accept this fight. Brian Norman them accepted the fight first, and then they accepted it. That's not how.
Who's the A side in this fight?
No one. Turkey.
And who was fighting with Turkey first?
Turkey already said he wanted Brian Norman as he knocked Suzaki out. That's not.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You just coming to the party, right? And we've been at the party.
And I'm gonna tell you the same thing. They took and then they dropped Shakur's money to fight Zepeda when they didn't fight Zepeda in.
Now you're bringing in third parties.
But you don't want to bring in context. You want to bring in other things. You got to bring in context.
All right, go ahead, fam.
So because Ramirez, he didn't get the same amount of money to fight Ramirez that he get to fight Brian Norman. It's different money. Little do people talk about it's different money.
So did his money go down for context for the people?
No, it went up.
Okay.
It went up for Ramirez. It went up for Brian Norman.
Okay.
Hold on.
So it's definitely a different situation.
I just want to be clear, because once again, I'm not a part of none of these negotiations, so I really don't know. So what we're saying right now is Devin, he's getting more money for.
Listen, let me say this though. Hold on 1 second. I don't know that Devin money's changed. This is Dondrigas introducing this. I'm under the impression that Devin signed a 3-fight agreement starting with Jose Ramirez, and he had 2 Ryan fights lined up. So, and then when Ryan fell out, Brian Norman Jr. replaced him. Now, whether Bill negotiated more money, Dondrick is introducing that to me. So that's good for them.
I'm going to tell you something else. The first fucking Ryan fight was the first Turkey fight. Turkey paid for that fight, too.
So, hold on.
You got to understand.
Wait a minute. Let me get some order. Let me get some order real quick. And the only reason I need order is so I can be clued into what was going on in these negotiations. So what you're telling me, you're saying that, first off, Dondre, do you agree that you're agreeing and conceding that it was a 3-fight deal, correct?
Yeah, I think it was a 3-fight deal because most times Turkey does 3.
Okay, so the first fight was the first Ryan fight. Then it was the Ramirez fight. It was supposed to be the third fight was supposed to be Ryan, but because Ryan lost to Rolly, it became Junior.
Yes.
I'm correct about
Hold on, time out. So
hold on, real quick before you cook. I just want to make sure I'm getting it correct because I don't know. And I'm telling you now, I don't know. And I'm not gonna pretend to know. So I just want to make sure I'm accurate in the statements that I'm making first. Dondre, am I accurate with the statements I just made?
Yes. From what I've collected and talked to people about, yes, that's what I've collected, yes.
So let me ask you this, Dondrick. If Turkey, you're saying that he financed the fight where Ryan cheated?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't seen no reports on that.
It's just like the AJ and what fight was that? AJ and who was that? He did it in 2023. God damn it.
AJ Usyk?
It might have been. But it wasn't right up there. It was just the zone there. Remember?
Was it?
But see, the thing about it is, I'm not sure what goes on. Dondrick, he's possibly more plugged in than I, for sure. So I'm gonna say this: it just don't make sense if a Riyadh season or a ring didn't like kind of promote it. It was kind of solely Oscar. So that's, I mean, now whatever happened behind the scenes, it happened behind the scenes. But that fight, typically with turkey fights, we understand that there is a guaranteed amount that has been established, and we all kind of know what it is. Even the ring events, the last ring events, those amounts were put out. So I believe they were saying that they were working on back end money for that fight, and the money was looking funny. So if I haven't heard of anybody concerned about back end on turkey fights. So I mean,
we can say that, but you got to, for the first Terrence fight was a pay-per-view fight, and they didn't get the back end because they didn't meet the threshold. It's a lot of play by play. You know what I'm saying? Like it's pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? If you fight in Saudi Arabia, it's a different type of money. You know what I'm saying? Do that make sense to you?
Yeah, but the New York fight, Devin and Ryan was in New York. Yeah, and yeah, Turkey wasn't nowhere around. I didn't even see the nigga. So I only seen Oscar and Bernard.
He was part of it, but it's a lot. It's a big play, but it's a lot, bro.
Yeah, but
I don't.
from my
I know what you're talking
understanding,
about, though.
I mean, but just I mean, at the end of the day, on my bet, on when I'm looking at it from this standpoint, right? Irregardless, the list was out before anything was agreed to with Turkey, before Jen Sasaki got clipped, and you know, all that happened. So we gotta understand that Devin is in position. He's been in position. He's been champ for 7 years. So to kind of allude to Brian Norman being like 50-50 or like just, you know, he just got to the table. Respect.
I don't think you. I think you giving Devin a lot of credit for shit that he didn't get, because he wasn't a champion in this division, so he's not making a plan. Because this is his third division, but Brian Norman has the belt, and Brian Norman had the chance to fight in Atlanta this year.
Yeah.
Brian Norman and real quick, and we still want to see Junior fight in Atlanta. We still.
I swear to God, hey Dub, you know I'm coming down there, and we gonna link up that day.
Hey, just let me know when I can't. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Unless I get credentials for the Tank fight, if I ain't got credentials, I'm not going.
I got tickets already.
But I'm not.
And I ain't paid nothing.
Well, shout out to you. Well, hook me up, nigga. Hook me up.
I don't. You know what? If I can hit one of these parlays, I got you.
Hey, well, I ain't. All I'm telling you is if I can't talk to the damn fighters, I don't give a damn about the fight. I want to talk to the niggas that's going. And it's always a good time when you get a chance to be around them niggas, because you never know who you might see, who you get a chance to talk to. But I'm not going to the fight for the fight.
I ain't going for the fight me either. I'm going for something else.
I ain't mad at you.
You hear me?
Hey. I ain't mad at you. Shit. Hey, it's a lot of things to come down to Atlanta for now. Respectfully. I say that respectfully. Go ahead, 3. Go ahead.
Nah, we cooking, man. Shout out to my brother Dondrick.
No, I just didn't know this. I didn't know that. Like, when I looked at it, I didn't. First off, I didn't know. So, if we're saying that the first Turkey fight or the first fight between Devin and Ryan was sponsored by Turkey, I didn't know that. I didn't see that. That's the only thing that I'm not even disagreeing with. I'm just telling you, I didn't know that. Yeah. I did understand Turkey doing business with Devin afterward. I understood that the rematch, both of them fighting on the what is that? Not Town Square. What is it?
You like Town Square?
Yeah, Town Square.
It was Town
Square. Yeah. So the Town Square, I understood that piece of it, but I didn't know that he had anything to do with that first fight between Ryan and Devin. I didn't know that.
Turkey, he pays for a lot of fights, and you wouldn't, because he's using things. He's moving like he's trying to have a piece in front of the next piece. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to think like chess and move ahead. So he'll pay for a fight, but he's looking for them to come fight in Saudi or on a ring card the next time. That's how he gets his recoup.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
That made perfect sense. That made perfect sense. I ain't got no problem with it. I'm just saying, and because Devin and I believe Devin and Junior, they fighting in Saudi, right?
Correct.
So when you say it makes sense. I'm just saying, I didn't know that he had anything to do with the first fight. That's all I'm saying. Now, I did think that he wanted that second fight, but Ryan shit the bed against Rolly. It is what it is.
For me, I think they still should have fought.
I wouldn't mind it.
I wouldn't mind. I'm glad that Devin's getting a chance to become a 3-division champion, which is fire to me. You feel me? But I wanted Devin to get his lick back on Ryan, because Ryan's a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I wanted him to get his lick back, but I'm not mad about this, Brian. I'm a Brian Newman fan, so you already know who I'm going for.
I'm a fan of both of them.
I ain't gonna say that.
I'm a staunch fan. I've been a fan of Devin. I've been a fan of Junior. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
For me, you know what I'm saying? It was announced the day before my birthday, and I did a show, and I said this was my birthday gift, that they fighting each other. I'm still torn because I love both of them. I'm always gonna be a fan, regardless. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna be a fan of who I'm gonna be a fan of. Y'all know that. But at the same time, I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see these niggas fight, really. Well, I did. I do. Let me rephrase that. I didn't expect to see these niggas fight as soon as they fighting, but I'm happy that it's happening because I think it's a hell of a matchup. Let me get my brother in here straight from the sunny side, man. If y'all don't know, now you know. One of the brothers I got a lot of love and respect for. This is my big homie, you know what I'm saying? We got the brother, and he gonna be out of order, because if you say anything about the Cowboys, if you say anything about Georgia, if you say anything that's out of order, I'm kicking his ass off immediately. But when I kick him off, I'm gonna bring him right back. I'm just gonna throw him off for a few seconds so he can get his mind right. But this is my brother right here, man, Rick Timms. Salute to the sunny side. And anytime when I get the chance, I keep telling you, when I get the chance to hit Houston, all I'm trying to do is get some good food. Just show me some love to get some good to eat, and we're gonna be locked in. Hey, I ain't got no problem. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Man,
salute to the sunny side.
Look, man, Georgia is cool, man. You know, it's just about that team in North Texas, man. You know, we don't deal with that team in North Texas.
You about to get thrown out now. You're riding the line,
man.
You're riding the line.
Give him the boot.
You're riding the line, Rick. Nah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. That's my brother.
What's
right
up,
there.
man? Shit, man. Hey, man, y'all. Hey, man, I'm just joining in, man. It's whatever's clever right now.
Let me ask you. I want to bring it to you real quick, Rick. As far as these money grabs that we're talking about, Bud versus Canelo, Devin versus Junior, and Tank versus Jake Paul, right? Are all of them money grabs, or one of them money grabs, or none of them money grabs? How you see it?
I see two professional sanctioned bouts, and I see one exhibition bout.
There you
So
go.
the exhibition is definitely a money grab. I mean, without question, you know, with Tank and Jake, you know, Tank totally threw me for a loop with this. I had to back off Tank from, you know, my unadulterated support. Hey, man, get your money, Tank. I just got to focus on real fights, you know.
Hold on, I got to say this. I got to say one thing, Rick. The crazy thing is, and shout out to my brother Rick, because he one of the real ones out here. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself a real one. I'm not saying none of y'all ain't real. I'm not saying none of that, because it seemed like, and I got to hear a little more from you, Dunder, respectfully. I think but I do think that you everything I done heard from you, you ain't lied. You ain't lied no one bit whatsoever. Respectfully, B3 same thing. You ain't lied. Uncle Shelton, you be out of order a tad bit. You be out of order a tad bit, huh? I love you, but you be out of order. Hot Rod, I think Hot Rod, he kind of see where I'm coming from with this, but out of all these fights, I only see one money grab. I see legacy for everybody else.
You know what? I agree. As much this Tank and Jake fight is a fucking spectacle. I'm a Tank fan through and through. Everybody knows I'm a Tank fan. I'm a Jamal fan, and I'm an Earl fan. Them is my guys.
I ain't got no problem.
You know what I'm saying? Them is my guys. This is a fucking money grab. But you know what? I wouldn't be hypocritical. I'd be hypocritical if I tell a nigga don't get all the money you can get while you can. Because I done missed out on some money before trying to be the better man when I should have been going to get that bag.
But it ain't about that. I can't tell nobody how to make money. I ain't in that position. Any chance I get, any opportunity I get, contractually speaking, you know what I'm saying, to make money, I'm gonna make that money. Why? Because it helped me provide for mine. Y'all know I'm a single father around this motherfucker. So hey, you all the food I done cook, only a couple folks gonna eat it. But at the same time, all I'm saying is, hey, do what you're gonna do. But my criticism comes with niggas talking about Bud, and once again, my criticism isn't for Tank. My criticism isn't for Bud. My criticism isn't for Devin. It's for these niggas that want to tell me, oh no, hell no, man, Bud shouldn't be doing this. This is a money grab. Well, wait a minute. If that man win that fight, the man, in my personal opinion, becomes a top 20 fighter of all time. In my opinion,
I got him top 10. I got him top 10.
I ain't going top 10 with it.
I got him top 15.
I got him top 15. Top 15.
I got him top 10 in my book, but it's just because I see things like I try to look at everybody's career and how they did it and who they could fight and what's it. And if he jumps up 2 weight, really 3, because he only had 1 fight at 54, 3 weight classes, and he can beat Canelo, the face of boxing, that's greatness. I don't give a damn what nobody say. That's greatness.
And I'm gonna say this: it depends. It's greatness. Top 10 is definitely in the realm, but if he could stop Canelo, he's got to be numero uno.
If he
numero uno, baby. Yeah.
No, that's too
come
much.
on, Mr.
That's
Sheldon, show him some love.
You putting too much sauce on it, baby. You putting too much sauce on the burrito.
He said 100. Hold on, you can't. Hold on, one fight can't
Wait
take
a
over
minute,
150 fights, huh?
B3. You know I gotta give you the drop, don't you? You know you got the drop on this one.
This is outrageous.
Never.
This is outrageous.
The man is not a top. He's not a
one fight is not better than 74-1.
I can't give him, me personally.
You hear me, Doug?
Hold
Hey, Doug, you heard me?
Hold on.
One fight is not better than 74-1.
Agree, but all I'm saying is I can give you, and I said top 20. Uncle Shelton said top 15. I ain't got no problem with top 15. No problem whatsoever. When you say number 1, what? Wait a minute. That's out of order, man.
Name a better win than a stoppage over Canelo that you can come up with. Who would be a better? What's a better win in that?
Only way I give him number 1. Hold on, let me get this off though. Only way I give Bud number 1, he got to defend that damn undisputed at 68.
Who we got to fight? David? Yeah, David. That's what I'm saying.
No, not David. No, he got to fight at 60. David's at 75. He is no longer at 68.
David to come back down for that fight.
But
he got to fight Maul.
Where the fuck Maul up, man?
I swear to God he would.
Oh,
Maul better than me.
Don't swear to God on no shit like that. Don't swear to God on
Maul is better than me.
Will Maul be sober enough to take the fight?
He could be drunk. He gonna knock Don't get me started. I'm delusional when it comes to ball, bro. Don't even get me started.
We gotta get you to drop now. We gotta get you to drop out this motherfucker, man.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
Don't start with the bullshit around here, man. Hey, you know, but you hold on, Dundry. You know what I give you credit for? Dundry, you said yourself, you said when it come to Maul, I'm delusional. Absolutely. You're absolutely delusional.
Goddamn right.
I give you credit for it. I give you credit. If you're gonna be that damn delusional, I can only tell you this.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
I don't know who raised y'all, man. Let me get Rick. Rick, go ahead. Let me let Rick finish because I cut Rick off because he started talking that cowboy shit. And hey Rick, I'm just telling you, you bring that cowboy shit up again. Shout out to Zion Childress. You know how I rock with Zion, and we got him on the practice squad. They even talking about moving him up and two, but I don't want to talk about all that. Go ahead, Rick, do your thing, but just be in order. Because if you're out of order, then damn it, I'm gonna have to throw bowls and knees and elbows around this motherfucker, man. Come on, now you know I practice nonviolence on a daily basis.
You the one bringing them back up. I was talking about the fight.
Go ahead about the fights, my brother.
You must want it.
hey, we gonna have the conversation. You already know we gonna have it. So go ahead, brother.
No, you was talking about the money grab aspect. I mean, hey man, money gonna always be the motivation. Everybody gonna get paid, fine, you know. But the Tank and Jake spectacle is hey man, that's for fun. That's for entertainment purposes only. You know, we don't even know if that's gonna be scripted or not, you know. But as far as Dev and Brian Jr., then Bud and Canelo, I mean Devin and Bud both got some difficult tasks ahead to me. You know, they both the underdogs to me in them respective bouts.
But that's what we asked for fighters. We asked for that from
fighters. Absolutely. And hey, I just typed a minute ago. If Dev don't magically come up, you know, with COVID or tear the Achilles tendon or catch the flu a day before the fight or something, I got to give Dev major props for going through with this type of fight. I mean, it's some hella smoke he gonna be facing after what he went through with Ryan, and then after how he looked last against Ramirez. So kudos to Dev. And then, you know, 12 days away from Bud and Canelo, hey, Canelo getting his biggest payday, Bud getting his biggest payday. I don't see what the problem is. They finna toss it up. We gonna see who really want it the most. It's just that all this Bud just going for a money grab. I just saw BF and them live 9 hours straight talking about this money grab Bud stuff. We just was over there with Lou earlier. Bud money grab. Hey man, people gonna say what they want to say. You know, Bud can't do right in some people's eyes. Dev can't do right. Shakir can't do right. You gonna always have a certain select form of criticism to certain fighters, and that just comes with the territory. You know, when you don't move legitimately all the time, you open yourself up for that type of criticism. So hey man, everybody gonna have their own opinion, and so be it. We're gonna find out who won it most in 12 days. That's all I can say, man.
And that's what we looking for as a fight fan. At the end of the day, hence the reason. And I done been, anybody who know me know I picked EJ to whoop Bud. EJ got his ass whooped. I gave Bud all the credit in the world. And the reason I did is because, man, I got to a point with that fight, and I'm going to a different point with this. I got to a point with that fight where, shit, man, fuck everybody involved until the fight is made. And when the fight was made, we saw who won the motherfucking fight. We got a chance to see it. So I'm not finna sit here and shit on Bud when, and if Bud go get whooped, I don't think it's gonna be nearly what people are talking about. I still think Bud got a very good chance to win this fight. I got Canelo winning 60-40, but 40% is a hell of a chance. I almost got the motherfucker 50-50.
Hey.
Damn. So we gonna give credit what credit is due. And
look,
if y'all don't want to give this nigga credit, then that's the problem I have.
Look,
my problem is it. Go ahead, Rick.
I'm 100% confident Bud gonna win this fight. However, if Bud lose on decision, if Bud get knocked the fuck out, I'm giving Canelo full credit. I told this to Jab Queen. I told this to Ty the other night on her panel.
Shout out to my sister, man.
I'm not finna make excuses. I'm not finna say Kambluderall. I'm not finna say Bud was too small and he just was trying to be great. I'm gonna give Canelo his full props and I'm gonna move forward. There's no point for all that silly juvenile shit that I witness every day in these YouTube chats with coming from certain content creators and certain people in these chats. I mean, I promise it's Atlanta housewife every day. It's just drama. It's just a bunch of insults from avatars. You don't even know how motherfuckers look. They 500 miles away, 1,000 miles away. You can't get to them. So what's the point of getting so emotionally driven and emotionally spent behind what another person say, dog? Hey, that's your opinion of that fighter? So be it. You know,
man,
life goes on.
Wait a minute, Rick. I'm gonna go download my damn I gotta get my camera right because you keep talking about this avatar shit. And I gotta show my goddamn face around this motherfucker. And I say no disrespect. No disrespect to what you're saying. I understand exactly what you're saying. I gotta go download my damn drivers and shit for my new computer and shit. I'm gonna get it in order just because you said that. Tomorrow, that's what I'm working on. I'm gonna work on that shit. And next time you have a chance to see Doug, that nigga gonna have his camera on. Absolutely. Because I do agree.
Doug, we've seen you, Doug. We don't want to see you no more. We already seen you once.
I ain't worried about that. No, I ain't worried about that. I ain't trying to live behind no motherfucking avatar. And all I'm trying to say is at the end of the day, I agree 100% though. Because I don't give a damn if Bud go out there and get his ass knocked out. I don't think Bud gonna get knocked out. I don't think he gonna knock Canelo out. I don't think it's gonna happen that way. I don't see neither one of them niggas knocking each other out. Me personally. But at the same time, whoever wins that fight, I'm giving all the credit to. I'm giving all credit to those guys. And even the nigga who lose, I'm giving credit to that nigga. The reason I am is because we ain't seen true champions take each other on like this. And I wish Hot Rod, I wish he was still here. My brother Hot Rod said something to me the other day, and well, this was probably about a month ago. The nigga said something to the effect of, man, y'all got to see all these niggas fight. I don't get to see none of these fights like that. And I told him, I said, well, you got one. Bud Canelo, you got the fight that you telling me you ain't get to see that we used to get to see. And I think Rick, Uncle Shelton, you know what I'm saying? I think y'all a tad bit older than me. I say that respectfully. Y'all got to see those fights that I didn't get to see, right? So now I still went back and watched them. But now we have an opportunity to see the best fighting the best. And we ain't never asked for nothing outside of that. Anytime we talk boxing, we ask for the best individuals to fight the best fighters out there. And now, when Bud is going to make that move, it's a money grab. That's the problem I have with it. That's my biggest problem. It's not the fighters. It's the money grab shit. When niggas talk about Devin fighting Junior, how the fuck is it a money grab when you going to fight the #1 welterweight? How is that a money grab? You fighting a nigga in a weight class that you ain't never fought before, a nigga that just knocked out the memory of a nigga for 6 weeks, according to Jen Sasaki, respectfully. I say that respectfully to him. I hope that brother is okay. And according to Senior, he is okay. I hope that brother is okay. But this is a dangerous fight for you.
He is not okay.
I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. I'm just telling you what they told me. I'm just telling you what the people told me. I keep telling y'all, I ain't connected like y'all. Some of y'all connected. So at the end of the day, my whole thing is you can't call Bud going to fight Canelo a money grab when if he wins the fight, he is in this current era in time the greatest boxer in his era. I can't put Floyd in there. Floyd stopped fighting what, 5 years ago? Outside of Conor McGregor? At least 5, 10 years, damn near 7 years ago. I believe 7. Outside of Conor McGregor. I ain't putting Floyd in this area. If you want to put Floyd in, then Floyd is I give Floyd that credit. If Bud go beat Canelo, then Bud is the #1 guy of this era. That's a fact. That's legacy. If Devin Go become undisputed, not undisputed, but a 3-division champion, as well as being the youngest undisputed champion at 35, and then win a belt at 40 and now going to 47, that's legacy. The only one that ain't legacy is Tank fighting Jake fucking Paul. Tank fighting Jake Paul is the biggest money grab, and the same niggas that want to call all these other fights money grabs won't call this a fucking money grab, and they won't criticize the nigga.
Man.
When I sit here and criticize him, I'm out of order. Well, what y'all want from me? That man, he want to go make his money.
Because hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on.
I gotta go to work in the morning.
Wait a minute, Uncle Shelton. Y'all want to criticize Tank for going to make his money. I'm not criticizing him for going to make money. I'm criticizing that nigga for not fighting the best niggas in the division that he in, for not unifying, for not fighting champions. That's what I'm criticizing. And hell yeah, if he gonna go fight Jake Paul, then how y'all gonna call any of these other motherfuckers? And then I still don't know what's getting paid. I really don't care, because what these niggas make, that shit ain't coming to me. So if the nigga getting, if the nigga getting 150 million, 200 million, like the OG, shout out to KQKC. If he getting that, then get it. I don't know nothing about it though. What I'm trying to tell you is I don't know nothing about that money. What I do know is the nigga ain't fought the competition in his division, when all these other guys done fought the competition in their division. When they done been unified, when they done been undisputed. And now all of a sudden, they fight some money grabs, but some type of way, Tank Davis, y'all shitting on that man for getting his money. No, I'm not shitting on him for getting his money. I'm shitting on him for not fighting the niggas that's in his division. And if he would have fought 2-3 of them niggas in his division, he'd be getting the same payday that he getting now.
Hold on, Dub. I don't agree.
Go ahead.
Because I can say a whole bunch of talking points where they said Tank don't fight black fighters. He only fight Flatwood Mexican. As soon as he fought Frank Martin, they said, "Oh, Frank Martin wasn't that good."
Hold on. Wait a minute, Dondre. Hold on. No, and no. Wait a minute, Dondre. Only reason I gotta stop you because I gotta get this super chat in here. Shout out to Big Dog Willie in the building. Tankamaniacs have no business. And real quick, Big Dog with the $10 in the super chat. Shout out to my brother. Tankamaniacs have no business talking about Shakur, Devin, Bud, Boots, or Norman. Jake Paul is a for real circus. Don't be surprised if a steel chair is involved in the match. The Rock is at the fight. All right, I got it. Shout out to Big Dog Willie.
Big Dog Willie be kissing that dog in the mouth.
Wait a minute. We can't shit on Big Dog because Big Dog was the one person who told all of us, even when I disagreed with Big Dog Willie, and I called her brother the truth. I call him the truth teller to this day. because he was the individual who told me a long time that this shit was gonna happen. And I was like, man, you out here trolling, man. You trolling. But he was absolutely. And so I'm not finna shit on the man. I'm finna get that man credit. And anytime he gonna come up and with $10, we gonna show love and respect. Go ahead. I apologize for cutting you off, Andre. I just had to get some check in.
No, I ain't got nothing to say. I still think this is a money grab fight. This is a money grab fight. It ain't a fight I asked for. I'd rather him see the fight Lamont. But hey, who it is. I ain't gonna tell this dude what to do. But I gotta get off because I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta go. I'm training to get in this the 35 and up amateur shit. So
you boxing?
Yeah, I'm going back to boxing. I'm gonna do the 35 and up amateur.
Hey, real quick, send it if you get a chance, send it to the video or anything like that. We want to promote you, brother.
I got you, bro. I'm just training. I'm training to the end of the year. In January, I'm actually jump in.
Hey, we looking for man. Hey. You jumping into amateurs?
I mean, I'm already had an amateur career, but this is 35 and up. You know, the masters class.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go do that. Yeah.
Man, when you're fighting, hold on, wait a minute, real quick. And I know I say this respectfully, brother. I say this respectfully. I know you. How tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
Lord, well, that 135 make perfect sense. So
yeah, I'm going 135, 140.
All right. Hey, anything you got going, bro? When you got it going, man, let me know, and we definitely we gonna pull up and we're gonna show you love, man. We're gonna show you a lot of love. So if you get the opportunity, send something to me so we can see you.
I got you. I salute you, fellas. Y'all have a good night, man.
Hey,
be blessed, y'all.
All right, Don. Likewise, bro.
Now let me get back on my rant because I'm ranting right now. Oh man, damn all this other shit that niggas are talking about. Tank, man, make as much money as you can, Tank. Make as much money as you can. I ain't got no problem with it. All I'm trying to tell you is don't sit here and shit on real niggas that's fighting. When we looking at Devin and Bud, don't shit on them when Tank doing something much more egregious than what these niggas are doing. Much more egregious to make the money. And then y'all want to say these niggas out here chasing the bag when Tank the one who really chasing the bag. Which is fine. Chase the bag. That's fine.
Hey, Dub, who is these niggas that's saying this stuff?
Man, YouTube content creators.
Even Tankomaniacs.
No. I'm just saying, Mr. Chapman. YouTube content creators, they the ones when I say some of this shit. They the ones that want to smoke. They the ones that want to disagree with you and call you out your name and all this other kind of shit. This is what they do. Hence the reason I say I'm not calling no names. The reason I ain't calling no names because I don't want no smoke. I just want to tell the truth. Go ahead, Mr. Chapman, and then we go into Blue Hustle Man.
Oh no, I mean I don't know who would say.
Can I say this to you here real quick? My apologies. I made a video, man. Y'all B3 Pix TV. I made a video a couple of weeks ago where I did a live. I called it "Inconsistencies Equals No Code of Ethics," and one of our brothers, the good brother Crush, he was calling the Crawford fighter cash grab of Crawford. He been calling he'll tell you right now. He'll come over here and tell him. I ain't got to tell you, but. And I was thinking about the inconsistencies.
We ain't gonna disrespect the OG now. Shout out to
All right, we ain't disrespecting. We just calling how I see it. He said it. I'm just keeping it 100. You talking about content creators that said it? Well, that's the one that said it, and I made a video about it. And I was thinking about, but he also in that same live gave credit to Ryan. So I just had to make the video. Inconsistencies equals no code of ethics. So I asked you this again, Dub, and I asked you this another live. Was Ryan a cash grab when he fought Tank?
And this is just my opinion. I thought I gave Tank credit for that fight. I thought that was a good fight.
I asked, was it a cash grab?
I don't think so. Well, Yeah, it was definitely a cash grab because there was no legacy behind it.
Okay. And
But
also, and not to mention, the brother was not even fighting in the weight class. You see what I'm saying?
But I have to say, when Devin fought him, it was nothing behind it. It was
Devin was contractually obligated to fight him for the WBC title. There was sanctioning on that fight.
but
Ryan purposely missed the weight. So
okay.
what you're saying? So
Got
cut
you.
that out.
Got you. I got you.
All right.
You got it. You got it. You. If Ryan didn't miss the weight, it would have been for the belt. I agree with that. I do agree.
Okay. So if Ryan was struggling to make weight to fight Devin Haney to fight on pay-per-view, of course, I'm sure in his mind it's all about the money, right? Or he'll lead to believe that he really wanted to fight Devin, huh?
You saying as far as Ryan Garcia?
Ryan, yeah.
No, Ryan wanted the bag.
So we got to keep it. So we got to call out the guys that we can see that's really doing that. Not guys that's being professionals, that's making weight every time, that's cutting muscle, as Crawford would tell you. This brother is cutting muscle off of his body to make 147, to be a undisputed champion. He fought Errol. After people can say what they want. After Earl lumped up Ugas, had broke an orbital bone in Ugas's face, the eye collector, Terrence Crawford cut muscle to fight that man. He didn't know about anything that Earl had going on in camp and all that other stuff. He's just a dog. And he's just professional. So that's why I say inconsistencies. We got to be consistent. We got to call out the teams that's really unprofessional. The guys that's looking for ways out. The guys that's looking for advantages.
I can't disagree one bit. I can't. I even look for a way to disagree. I can't disagree with you, Mr. Chapman. Go ahead. Then we got to get Blue Hustle Man in here.
I already gave my spin on things. Blue Hustle Man could rock. I know he won't say something.
Go ahead, Blue. What you got on the whole situation, my brother?
I heard. I came in.
Well, let me give you a fresh canvas so you can paint your picture, if that makes sense. The question is cash grabs. When we're talking about Devin versus Junior, when we're talking about Bud versus Canelo, when we're talking about Tank versus Jake Paul, in your opinion, are they all cash grabs? Does legacy mean anything? How would you break those fights down? And what do you see as far as cash grabs go?
So, okay. So, I guess I'll start with Bud and Canelo. For Bud, it's not a cash grab. For Canelo, it is.
Hold on, real quick. Why would you say for Bud is not, but for Canelo it is? Because
Bud is going for. Because Bud is it's to me it's only evident because Bud is going for legacy. He's not going for. Yes, it's about the money too, but it's not. For him, it's about I can go up there and actually really beat this man.
But if Canelo Alvarez whooped Bud, we got to give him credit, don't we?
I mean, that doesn't mean you can't give him credit. Nobody says he can. He still was going. It's still a money grab for him.
So in that situation, it's a money grab for one fighter.
Yeah, he basically was going to push back the fight. That's why the Sheik had to pay him extra money to make sure the fight was still there, just to be able to hold the fight by him fighting William Skull.
Okay.
And if he would have let him fight Jake Paul, which what's the name wanted to do, see what I'm saying? It's all about the money with Canelo.
Okay. What you got on the next two?
Okay. Jake Paul, it's money. It's a money grab for both of them. Just common sense. It doesn't even matter. And Devin Haney and Brian Norman. I don't know. I'm gonna say this. I know people are gonna give me some pushback, which I don't care. For Brian Norman, it's legacy. You see what I'm saying? But for Devin Haney, and you know what, and it's cash too. He knows he's gonna get some bread, but it's more legacy. But I think the cash is there too. You know what I'm saying in this situation because he gets the opportunity to make a certain amount of money, which that's what they've been pressing for. So I hate to say it like that, but in a way, yes, it's both for him. You know what I mean? But it's more legacy.
You saying for Junior? You saying for Junior?
Yeah, for Junior, because it's all about they appreciate the money too, so they're shooting for the money right now. You know what I'm saying? But they're also going for the legacy. They're going for that name. You see what I'm saying? Devin Haney, I think it's just a money grab. I think that they put names on the list, and this is why I'm gonna get some pushback. They didn't really want that smoke. You can't just turn down the Sheik. Once you go to the Sheik and say, hey man, I'm looking for some fights, it's kind of hard for me getting fights, but here's my list. Can you help me out? And the Sheik reach out and he come back to you and tell you, here, I got these motherfuckers right here that want to fight you. This person raised his hand actually. And Norman went out of his way when he found out that there was Norman Sr. went out of his way to make sure that he let it be known that he wanted that smoke when he found out his name was on the list. Because while Bill was on TV, the boxing voice, you know what I'm saying? Norman was reaching out to Ness and was letting him know right then, look, I want that smoke with him. And that's when Bill was like, shoot, if he feels like he's that man, you know what I'm saying? If he feels like he's that man, then, then let's do it. And Norman was like, yeah. Senior was like, yeah, I want that smoke. He said, well, they feel like they want to be that guy. He said, well, if they that guy, let's make it happen then.
Yeah, sir.
See what I'm saying? But Bill was trying to, right after all this, all the smoke is all gone, Bill's trying to make it look like he's the one that offered him the fight. The Norman. So anyways, I don't want to get into all that. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about that when, not right now. That's what I'm saying. But it's a cash grab, I think. If they wanted to get out the fight, I think they tried to get out the fight. That's why Bill said basically to Norman Sr., look, if your son don't sign the paperwork, don't sign with Vada today, we getting out the fight. That's why Senior said to Bill, said, look, okay, you know what? I can't do anything. It's my son that don't want to do it right now. But if you feel like that, you go tell the damn Sheik what you just told me, that you don't want to fight, and see how that goes. That's when, you know what I'm saying, Bill was like, oh, damn, he has a little, I could tell his demeanor changed when they were going back and forth. He was like, damn, he kind of got me right there. I really do got to go back and tell this man, you know what I'm saying? I don't want the smoke. Because he was like, oh, okay, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Instead of having holding that same energy with confidence saying, like, yeah, oh, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. She got my back, whatever. He didn't come with none of that. He didn't come with none of that confidence. It was, yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. Like, I feel, in my personal opinion, it's a money grab. So a fight that they know it's a 50-50 fight that they know is very dangerous, and their son, Bill knows his son can actually get hurt in that fight for real. Because, you fighting the number one fighter when it comes to having the hardest punches at welterweight right now, and that's Brian Norman Jr. He's one of the strongest fighters ever since Bud moved out that motherfucker. He got the hardest punch. He's the strongest hitter, I believe. So when you hit a motherfucker, and they lose memory for goddamn a month, I don't give a fuck what anybody say. You got to prove to me he ain't the strongest motherfucker in that division. You got to prove that to me.
But
and I don't think anybody can.
But if you're going to fight that nigga, you can't call that a cash grab.
Yeah, you can. Why can't you? You can.
So hold on. No. All right. Let's do this.
You heard what I said, right? Hold on. Now, Dub, let me say something to you real quick. Like, you heard me say that they put names on the list, and they trying to find a way to get out of it.
I got it. I understand what you said. I want to ask this. I want to ask this real quick, and I'm gonna spin the block with this one right here.
Yeah.
I want to go to Uncle Shelton, Rick Timms, B3, T Hill, then coming back to you, Blue. All right. Mm-hmm. When we say cash grab, how would y'all define cash grab? Because or money grab, cash grab, whatever grab you want to, whatever you want to call it. I want to hear your definition and how you would define it, because I don't think we all have the same definition of it. If you go and I'm gonna be long winded with this one. If I go up there and fight a nigga that can knock the damn brains out me and I'm gonna lose memory, that's dangerous. That shit is dangerous. If I go up there and fight a nigga that can knock me out, that's a bigger puncher. That's dangerous. Those aren't, when you in danger like that, so I'm giving my personal definition now. Anytime that you in true danger in the ring, I don't look at it as a cash grab. Now, when you know, when you know that shit, I'm gonna be able to do whatever the fuck I want to do, and this nigga that's a cash grab. We gonna make money here.
You know, can I say something, Doug? Can I just say can I give you my spiel real quick?
I'll give you the opening statement then. And then we go. Hold on real quick. Uncle Shelton, you there? Make sure, you there?
I'm here.
All right. Nah, I got you.
I want to say it like
real
this.
Quick,
reason...
real quick. Hold on, B3, real quick.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, you there?
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Chairman.
All right, I got you. Go ahead.
No.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, it ain't even hit 10:30 for Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman chilling.
Well,
what you say, Doug? What you say, Doug?
I'm gonna ask y'all the question in a second. I got you. But y'all don't be listening to me anyways. But go ahead and break it down 3, and then I'm gonna ask the same question I just asked.
So, and this is what I'm saying, and I hope I didn't step on any toes. And salute to my brother Crush, right? And I said this on another live. In my opinion, I only consider it a cash grab if you know in your heart you're not gonna win. If you putting yourself in a position to lose. So my 2 examples are the Ryan Garcia, when of course he wasn't fighting out of the weight class. He put himself on a catch weight rehydration to make the biggest payday of his life. It's a cash grab. He knows it's the biggest payday of his life. But think about what I'm saying. He put himself in and he even told you after the fight, look what happened in the fight. He quit. He had a rib injury in camp. They didn't postpone anything like that. Whatever, he had all this stuff going on, right? But the key point is, when he originally signed the agreement, he knew he was putting himself at a disadvantage. He hadn't even fought it. He was fighting at 140. You see what I'm saying? So he was cutting himself, and to make that fight cash grab, in my opinion. Now I give my second example, and of course we know that I'm gonna keep it 100. Errol Spence Jr. versus Bud. Now I'm gonna say this: I have not seen, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, guys canceling pay-per-view events. Now we may have some change of opponents, but a lot of times out of 10, when that bread go out, that pay-per-view event is gonna stay. So Errol Spence, he was trying to fight. We already went over this, Dub. He was trying to fight Thurman at 54. He really wanted to get out of the weight class, but he had an obligation because he gave his word to fight Bud. Now, was this his biggest payday? Yeah, absolutely. And that's proven. They did over 700,000 pay-per-views. They on a pay-per-view model. So what other fight he was talking about? Going up to fight Canelo. So he's thinking big money fights. Now, the reason why I put Earl in that category is, and maybe it wasn't all his doing, is they did not move the pay-per-view date, and he got injured in training. So, and I was upset with that. So because of that, he, of course, this doesn't happen. Ryan didn't move his pay-per-view date. Errol couldn't move his pay-per-view date, or whatever the case may be. But both of these guys went into the ring not 100% for their biggest paydays. That's the only time I can say it's a cash grab, because Crawford going up to fight Canelo, he believes he's going to win. He's going to win. You see what I'm saying? So I can't call it a cash grab. Devin believes he's going to win. So these guys are going into the ring believing they're going to win, knowing they're going to win. You see what I'm saying? It's a different mentality versus you going into the fight injured. You said, or you go into the fight depleted, knowing that you're not gonna give your best, or you're gonna quit after you get touched to the body, something like that. So that's what. But then, and of course, I don't have to get into. We know what Errol did in the fight. It was he gave a tremendous effort. We already knew that was gonna happen, but of course, we understand he wasn't 100%.
Who said he was injured though? Where did that come from?
I don't know nothing about the injury. I gotta disagree.
I don't know nothing about no injury.
I don't know nothing about the injury. I done heard niggas
Yeah, I
say
know about the ass whooping. I don't know about no injury.
Yeah, they didn't. They don't. Nobody.
hold on,
Of course,
hold on.
Errol don't want to talk about it, but it came out.
Well, if it ain't come from that man mouth, if that
It
man
did come from that man
what the
mouth.
other nigga had to say.
When he said he was injured.
Bro, you don't be on Twitter. I already told you, Quentin Randall hurt him with a body shot. Earl didn't spar for like a month before the fight.
Just because you get hurt with a body shot don't mean
He went into the fight injured. That's just the same thing with Ryan. You ain't heard about the Mongolian
All
motor?
right, hold on. So what was the injury then? What was the injury?
He had a rib injury.
What's
So
a
you should
rib
have pulled
injury?
out there. Why you pull out?
Hold on, wait a minute. What is a rib injury? Did he have a broken rib?
He could have had a protruding rib. I mean, it don't have to be a broken. It don't have to be a broken rib. He could just have a bruised rib. But that's not gonna stop him from no $25 million payday.
Hold on. So you saying what you're telling me is the man had bruises on his rib, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What I'm trying to tell you is I ain't never heard Errol Spence say my ribs was bruised. I ain't never heard him say it.
You're not gonna hear it.
I'm on Twitter.
Yeah, man.
You're not gonna hear it.
Hold on,
So why do you, okay?
Hell, you bringing it up for this?
Yeah,
Because
that's
it's
what I
a
was gonna
tweet.
say.
Because they talked about it. Because you don't really talk about that type of stuff. They don't want that stuff to get out.
Okay.
So you're gonna hear it tongue in cheek. You're gonna hear it because Quentin Randall confirmed it already. It's already
We don't give a
confirmed.
fuck what Quentin Randall had to say. Nobody cares about him.
He's the one that hurt the rib.
I was getting ready to say you.
Hey, that's Rick Tim's homeboy, Quentin Randall. He cared about it.
Yeah, I mean, Rick Timms ain't gonna make.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
I got the flow right now. I got the flow. Rick Timms. Correct me if I'm wrong. Me and you, we done talked about this a lot. Quentin Randall is your guy. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
Have Quentin Randall ever told you he knew that Errol Spence ribs was injured? Has he ever told you that?
No, I haven't heard that. He told me how he didn't sparred all them guys. I mean, all them big names. He done told me he sparred, and ironically, out of everybody he done sparred, from the Charlos, the Bud, the Earl, he say nobody beat his ass worse than Keyshawn. And I'm like, wow. He say he sparred Keyshawn a whole bunch of times, but he said Keyshawn started getting better and better. But no, he never mentioned this to me about Earl and the rib issue.
So all I'm saying is this, and three, you know, I love you.
I might have to do some investigating and pull up some tweets.
Hold on. You out of order. You my brother. I love you. But man, if that man didn't make no excuses, Errol Spence himself ain't made no damn excuse, and I respect him for it. I done heard. Hold on, real quick, Blue. I done heard niggas talk about this nigga was high coming into the ring. I done heard niggas say he was hurt coming into the ring. You know what Errol Spence said? Bud was the better fighter that day. That's all I ever heard him say. I ain't heard him say nothing else. So why the hell we making all these excuses for this man when this man ain't made the excuses for his goddamn self?
Yeah, I was getting ready to say I call baloney on that rib injury, because the simple fact is I ain't heard nobody else say that, and the only time I heard that somebody say something was when I came on this panel. So I'm not trying to say.
Hold on, Tom. You're not gonna disrespect my panel now.
I'm not. Come on, cut it out. I ain't saying that. You know what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody
You making
disrespecting no
it.
channel,
I
nigga. Shut
didn't.
up. Ain't
Hey,
nobody
T
saying
Hill,
shit
Tell
like
T
you
Hill.
that.
about it. There's
Did I
nothing.
imagine this?
Don't.
Did I imagine this, T Hill? This never
Hold on.
happened. This never was discussed.
Hold on. Time out. Let me finish.
Nah,
Let
it
me
was
finish.
Y'all
discussed. It
niggas
was
cutting up right now like this shit ain't never
it was
happened.
discussed
Hold
before.
on, wait. All right, we got it. All right,
Dub.
hold on.
You can't.
We need order. All right, I'm gonna bang the gavel on y'all, motherfuckers. Let me bang the gavel. See,
I want order.
we gotta have order, right? We gotta have order. And at the end of the day, it ain't with me, because I gotta make sure I keep control. Respectfully, I don't mean that in no disrespectful way. I just want to be able to hear what everybody's saying, and when everybody talking at the same time, ain't nobody gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and now you out of order. Don't get out of order before I can even say what I'm gonna say. Don't get out of order. I got you. I promise I got you. I done gave the lineup of how it's gonna go. Have I not given that? Did anybody not hit me give it? I said how it's gonna go. 3, we going 3. Now we going to Uncle Shelton. Okay. I jumped in there and I reserved that right. I put Rick into the building, respectfully. Because
I can't go before Blue though. Blue was about to cook.
Hold on, man. Now you got it, man. Man, we gotta get this nigga. All right, I got it. Hey, man. God damn.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy.
You're killing your brain cells, Sam. You're killing your brain cells.
Come on, man. Let me do this. I got it. And when you said you wanted to go, I let you cook. But now, hold on. So just to keep the order, let me do things the right way. And because we done got so far into the damn rib injury that nobody done heard of outside of YouTube. Outside of YouTube, ain't nobody heard about this damn rib injury. Ain't nobody heard about the nigga being high, drunk, all this shit. Outside of YouTube, we ain't heard.
Outside of his face that we seen.
Oh, here we go. Man, let me shout out to Big Dog Willie. Shout out to Big Dog Willie in the super chat. You know what I'm saying? With the $2 in the super chat. 2 years later, Spence fans still making excuses. Sad. Shout out to my brother Big Dog in the building, man. That's my brother. Hey, we call him the truth teller around here. We call Big
That's
Dog.
the big Trollstradamus. That's the big Trollstradamus.
Call him Trollstradamus or whatever. Hell, he was right. He was trolling supposedly, but
Hey,
he was
you know
right.
what they know Nostradamus for being?
A troll?
Nah, dog. Right. Nostradamus. I just put the
And
troll in the nose.
That's why we calling this man the truth speaker, the truth teller, Big Dog Willie. Shout out to Big Dog with the $2 in the super chat, because he done been absolutely right about everything he done said. Regardless, if I like it, y'all like it. I disagree with this man for damn near a year. When he put up, only thing he missed was the week. He missed it by a week. That's it. That's only. He said the 22nd. That shit is happening a week before. What it is? The 15th. A week before. So that's the only thing that man done been wrong about. Shout out to the truth speaker out here, man. The truth teller, Big Dog Willie with the $2, man. All right, let's get back in order.
I'm gonna message Q tonight. I'm gonna ask Q straight up, dude. When you sparred Herb before the Bud fight, did you injure Herb's rib before the Bud fight? I'm gonna ask him that tonight. I'm gonna message him.
Hey, Rick, you got my number. You got my information.
Nah, he said he doing it live on Living Color. We gonna get it live in person.
Well, hey, we'll be live tomorrow again. And Rick, pull up. Let us know what you find out, because this is what the people are saying.
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, Earl not saying,
one excuse.
you know, regardless. I mean, hey, shit happens. He got in the ring and he fought, and Bud fought the man that got in the ring.
No, that is the ultimate fact right there. That is the ultimate fact.
But my thing is, even if he ain't gonna say it, I understand, and I ain't disagreeing about. And this go back into the money, the money grab that we've been speaking on. But when lose or draw, you get your ass in the ring. I'm pick the fighter that's in the ring That's the nigga that has to win the fight. It ain't got shit to do with anything that happened outside of it. If you got those injuries or whatever, and he never made those excuses, I'm not gonna make excuses for him. That ain't my job. I don't think it's yours, respectfully. Let that man fight. If he got up there after the fight, went to the post press conference and said, "I'm not making no goddamn excuses," but now y'all making excuses. I picked EJ. I talked all type of shit to Bud fans, and I told niggas, man, EJ finna walk his ass down. EJ gonna step. EJ, and shout out to Texas Music, because I ain't understand stepping until I started listening to Big X the Plug and Mo 3. I ain't understand stepping like that. The old nigga gonna tell you they gonna step. That's what they gonna tell you. So I got a little respect. I got a little more respect for stepping. EJ said, I'm gonna step from the beginning. That's what EJ said. So if he was hurt, I mean, it's the boxing lifestyle that you live. It is what it is. And if he not making excuses, why are we gonna sit up here and make excuses for the man? We're not gonna do that. Not on this show.
Let me do this right now. I'm gonna be back. Let me message him right now.
All right, pull back up. I already know you will. Real quick.
Hey, all I'm doing now, Dub, just know I already know what is going to happen. So I'm just doing what I seen, and I'm just getting all the Terrence Crawford tweets because I know he a real one. He ain't going to tweet and delete. Respectfully, that's not a shot at nobody, but I knew I could go to his page and get all the good work for him talking about, because he's like, here we go with the excuses. He feel like it's an excuse, just like you gonna feel like it's an excuse, and that's respectfully like what you saying. He got in the ring, and that's all we saying, and that's what I was saying. He got in the ring because that was his biggest payday. They did 700,000 pay-per-views.
Was that a cash grab? Was that a cash grab?
If you go into the, I already said my position. If you go into the ring, not putting yourself in a bad position. 100%. No, I'm just saying sometimes you don't go into the ring 100%. What I'm saying is, if you putting yourself in a position where you fighting the biggest fight of your life, and you don't at least consider moving off the pay-per-view date, because why couldn't they move that fight to September? You know what I'm saying?
I keep telling you,
nasty work.
I don't know nothing about that. I ain't tapped in like that. A lot of y'all tapped in. Y'all understand this shit more than I do. So
to give a little context to it, being somewhat considered a cash grab, remember there was the fight that would have been a bigger payday for him that he had to pull out because of an eye injury, and that was with Pacquiao. That most certainly would have gave him bread. So he might said, you know what, I missed that one. I'm definitely not gonna miss this one. I don't care what I feel like. I'm going in that ring and I'm going to compete and I'm going to get that bread. So I kind of get where he's going with it too. But at the same time, you're not going to hear Errol make it as an excuse.
Ever.
He know that whenever you step in them 3 rings, go up them 3 steps, you're signifying to everybody.
Put the shit down. No.
You're signifying to everybody.
Look, man, let me say this, man. I've been sitting here. Let me say this.
Now I'm supposed to be MB. I apologize.
It wouldn't have mattered if he was 100 tip top shape, 100%, no injuries whatsoever. The dude never fought anyone who could prepare him for Bud Crawford. Never. He fought the same dudes over and over again, flat-footed dudes who gonna stand in front of him. And when he did fight a dude who could move, he had all kinds of issues, did he not?
Yeah, issues. Yeah,
yes, he did. I'll go ahead and say something. Yes, he did.
Yeah, issues with Sean Porter.
So it didn't matter if he was 50% or 100%. Whenever he got in the ring with Crawford, he was going to lose because he just wasn't skilled enough.
My whole thing, me and you, we talked about this. We talked about this fight for what? 2 years, at least 2 years, if not longer.
3.5, really. And we started at the very beginning.
Right, and so at the end of the day, I had no problem saying Yeah, I picked EJ to win. He got his ass whooped. I have no problem saying it. I just don't understand. That nigga ain't making no excuses. How the fuck I'm gonna make an excuse for him? I just don't understand it. That's not my job.
They make excuses. Let me tell you why they make excuses. They make excuses. They make excuses because they don't want to be wrong. They want to have something to back up. It had to be a reason why my pick was wrong. So I'll go with this, or I'll go with that, or they said this, or the eye, or the car, or the rib. No, he just wasn't skilled enough. That's just the bottom line.
Was I not wrong, Uncle Shelton? I was
you was wrong as two left shoes. You was wrong as two left shoes. Yeah.
And after the fight, what I told you, I was wrong.
You said, "Damn, I stand corrected." This is exactly what you told me. Those were verbatim. You said, "Damn, I stand corrected." Errol got his ass whooped.
He got whooped. It's okay. I don't have to sit here and. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I'm an EJ fan. You know what I'm saying? I like EJ more than I like Bud any day of the week. I've always been a Bud fan. Like I said, even in the Brian Norman Jr. versus Devin fight, I never let boxing tear me against my fighters again. Never like it happened in that situation. But at the same time, I let it happen, and I wanted EJ to put his hands on Bud. He got his ass whooped. It is what it is, and it wasn't.
And here's what's funny, Doug. Here's what's funny. But here's what's funny. After this ass whooping on September the 13th, they're gonna go to snack. They're gonna say the man was on steroids. They're gonna say Canelo was old. They're gonna say the 68 fights took their toll. They're gonna say I'll make up all kinds of excuses because they're not gonna believe that they were wrong again. They just can't believe it.
Hey, look, they can't say that Canelo's old because fucking Crawford's almost
He's younger than Bud.
You know what I'm saying? So they can't say that.
Hey,
so they just got to eat crow, but they're not going. They're still going to be. No, I agree with you. No, I agree with you.
They're gonna say that he had more fights and he's more wear and tear. They're gonna make up all excuses.
Hey, my brothers.
Hold on, you my brother, but you been.
I'm out of order. But can I just say something real quick? I gotta read this tweet.
You're gonna call yourself out of order and then keep going. I'm gonna let you read. Hold on. I'm gonna let him read the tweet. But because you call yourself out of order and then said, even though I'm out of order, I'm still gonna do this.
Oh, that's all we gotta do to talk?
No. Then what I'm gonna tell you? I gotta tell you this.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
You can't be out of order and then say I'm still gonna talk. God damn. But go ahead.
Set out there, Maze.
My brother and listen, EJ might even put hands on me for even talking about this business. You know what I'm saying? But we just know what time it is. So, and from what I'm saying, I ain't told no lies. I'm gonna tell you what he said on January 8th, 2024. This is what he tweeted. Some of y'all forgot what this shit really for until you 37 trying to make a comeback for 10% of what you used to make. He said that January 8th, 2024.
So your whole argument is he took the fight even though he was hurt. He took it for the money, right?
There you go.
So it was a cash grab for him.
100%.
All right, then. I ain't got no problem. I got to do things the right way. I got to get Uncle Shelton in here. I got to get Blue Hustle. But before I let y'all niggas cook, and I say this respectfully, and I got to get Mr. Chairman in here. I got one of the, this is my brother right here. A lot of y'all, I ain't going to say y'all on the panel, but a lot of niggas don't like him. But hey, this is my motherfucking brother. I got a lot of love and respect for him. Me and him, we going to argue with each other on a regular basis. But goddamn it, welcome to the show. The most hated. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, wait a minute. Ben motherfucking Israel is in the building. Y'all let that brother, Ben, welcome to the show. The floor is yours. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do something. I don't do this for a lot of brothers. I don't do this. And y'all stick with me. Stick with me for a second. But I'm gonna do this one right here. And I gotta do it. Ben motherfucking Israel is in the building, man. Welcome to the show, family. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
But it's been a long time though, but you know, Shalom King, I hope everybody doing well. Like the other brother said, I hope their pockets is doing well, their health is doing well. I see Born Hustler in the building. I see Shelton in the, you know, people, everybody. You know what I'm saying, though? But you said something though, Dub. And I want you to, these fighters is prize fighters though, G. Prize fighters. Would it be Tank Davis? It could be, like you said, man, I had the privilege of meeting Brian Norman Jr. I could say, well, shit, I did that too, Dub. That ain't shit. What he gonna do in this fight, though, Dub? This the thing what we gotta talk about, though, my G. Grab, the grab bag, Turkey out of shit getting up that all money, Bruce. I mean, Mr. Shelton Moore. And bro, we can't be sitting up. The same way when Matron came in the building. Came in the building and was getting that money up. Mr. Hill, the same way, Born Hustler, the same way Eddie Hearn was getting that cash up. Since all y'all got a problem because Turkey out of she getting the bigger bag up right now. This is what we doing, Shelton Moore. This is what we doing. But all y'all doing though. No, you gonna say
I cut you off. I apologize. Go ahead.
Just let me know, cause this is what we doing. When you said, Dub, cause you said keep it on. What we talking about, bro? I ain't trolling nobody. I'm talking about what motherfucking that oil money doing over there in Saudi Arabia. That shit bigger than what? Oh, Canelo getting $100 million and Bud getting 50. I don't give flying fucks though on Shelton Moore. I don't give two flying fucks, Dub, right side. I don't. Born Hustler, I promise you, you know Ben told you if I could finesse you for $100 million, bro, let me do that. Not you per se, but you know what I mean. The game, bro. These are prize fighters. Did y'all get mad? Y'all turn to accountants overnight, Dub. They done turn to accountants. Niggas mad. This man get money. Oh, they said motherfucking Tank Davis gonna make what you said, Dub, $250 million. The fuck is we doing?
Hold on. Let's be clear. I didn't say that. Shout out to
but
the
you
OG.
said that was what you heard.
Hold on. Wait a minute, Ben. Shout out to the OG, KQKC. He was the one that came up and said
that broke the news.
He
but
said,
I'm just saying though, Dub. Listen, if just say Tank might make 250. I'm not mad. I'm the last dude.
Damn, he making 250 now.
I'm not. You the one said that KQ.
I didn't say none of that.
Oh, what you just said? Finish your question.
KQ said that the man gonna make somewhere between 150 to 200 million. That's what KQ said.
Okay, 200 million. Okay, that's the number. Not 250, but 200 million. Okay, 150. Mr. Shelton Moore as a motherfucker like an accountant. And I ain't trolling them. Even motherfucker, Born Hustler, 2 of these dudes on your panel. Besides me and you and the other brother, I know him, but I'm not like that. But them 2 dudes, even if Devontae
you talking about 3? You talking about 3? You talking about
3? I know 3, but not like I know Shelton and Born Hustler. Okay. Them motherfuckers was from the graveyard. Them like how not the dude from the LDBC talk about the graveyard. That mother Shelton know and Born Hustler know. And these dudes, and when you talking about this type of money, I'll fight everybody on the panel right now, Dub, including you. And I'll tell you, Dub, don't get mad if I be out here. For 150, fuck the 200, Mr. Shelton.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
That ain't no bullshit. Anybody on this panel right now would not say they gonna buck that fight. It could be 100 million for Jake Paul. Fuck the 200.
Did you hear what I said? Did you hear anything I said?
I don't know, Shelton Moore, because
I said whatever the fuck Tank is getting, he would be a goddamn fool to pass it up. That's what I said.
average of 150. And Born Hustler, I ain't know what
man.
Born Hustler said.
No, we got to
He said he gonna give me the flow, though, Mr. Show. He said he gonna give me the flow, Mr.
He's not
Show.
gonna get more than Jake Paul. He's not gonna get more than Jake Paul.
We're going to give you the flow, but you out of order. Hold on, man.
So cut that out. Cut that shit out. He's not
I
getting
said
more
some
than Jake
names
Paul.
and everybody got offended of. I just said
No,
some
you said
names.
some crazy shit. He's not gonna get more than the
I
guy
ain't
that put on
saying
the
no
event.
I said
That makes
that
no sense.
I'm shocked. I'm gonna
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
I'm going to give you the flow, but when you start lying out here on folks, I ain't for that. We ain't going to have that. We ain't going to have you up here lying. Yeah. Hey, man, Uncle Shelton literally said, me personally,
he'll fight him. I said I would be back.
Hold on. What's a cash grab to you?
To me,
To you.
in boxing,
In boxing.
it's no. Listen, I'm glad you asked me that question because that's what you was dancing around with.
Just answer it.
I'm going to answer. It's no cash grab in boxing. Just like I said with Mr. Show and Born Hustler, I said it was the two names. You said three over there, and I ain't worried about three. Because I know Mr. Shutter fight me, you, and Born Hustler. And Born Hustler fight me, you, and Mr. Shutter, though, Dub. I know them. Before I knew you, I knew them two motherfuckers. I ain't calling them motherfuckers. No disrespect. No disrespect to them. They know, man. They gonna say that motherfucker. I'm telling you, for that type of money, Born Hustler pull out his pistol and be talking about fuck fighting. This motherfucker pull out the guns, though, Dub Rightside. Mr. Shelby trying to fight, be wrapping up his head, but Born Hustler be, man, get some buckshot sitters, 223s.
I never, we ain't going that far until I never put a gun on you.
Hey, Ben Israel, Piccolo players.
Never, but I'm telling you, these people, never, Dub, never you. I ain't saying you.
But you out of order. You out of order. I got, man, just make your point. You got to make your point. You talking about
I'm making my point.
You out of order. You out of order.
Okay, how am I out of order for 2 seconds?
I'll tell you exactly how, and then I want you to get back in order. We're not talking about guns. We ain't talking about none of that shit.
I ain't talking about guns.
You just brought. Oh my
I'm telling you, these dudes
hold on.
In the boxing room, Mr. Shutter wrap up his hands. I said it. Listen what I said. Mr. Shutter be wrapping up his hands. I said, my homeboy, motherfucking, I'm telling you, man, Born Hustler gonna be wrapping up his shit. But at the same time, telling his homeboys to know that the same shit Benjamin be saying. I'm telling you, Dub, am I lying, Born Hustler, or I'm saying anything different? Because Dub said I'm out of order. That's the same shit I'm telling you.
So, I'm a little confused, but it's Blue Hustle, my guy. I know you know me from smoking everybody like that. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say all that, but I'm just trying to follow where this is going. I'm kind of confused just a little bit, but
that's what I'm telling you. You started confusion right now, man.
I'm just trying to figure out.
About the grab bag. One thing about the grab bag, though, Hustler. One thing about the grab bag when these dudes is prize fighters. That's what's the principal question that Dub asked me.
Hold on, you said the what?
The principal question. That's the principal. That's the main question you asked me, bro.
The money grab.
The bag grab. The money grab. I don't know. The bag. With me, I say the bag. Ain't nothing important with the bag.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
You're out of order, my boy. But I'm gonna let you have that. But it's the thing I'm telling you.
You gotta get in order.
I'm in order, bro. And none of them dudes ain't gonna say I'm out of order but you. And you the only one venting.
All right, well, all right, go ahead.
And Mr. Shell was just laughing. He told you he gonna have his hand wrapped up about $100 million. And I'm telling you, about the money grab, all these fighters is a prize fighter. Let's keep this in our mind first. This in part of the contract, like I sent in your chat earlier. I said, Dub, all these dudes is prize fighters. That's part of the contract, the money grab. What the fuck they put? They can sit there and say, well, I'm gonna fight motherfucking Dub Rightside. Dub might say, man, it's a cherry pick for me to fight Benjamin. I'm gonna beat Benjamin ass. I'm 6'3", Benjamin ain't up but motherfucking 5'11". I'm gonna knock his ass out. Ain't we fighting at heavyweight? What he can do, he coming up from lightweight. Same thing with Canelo and Bud. I'm putting it in perspective, dog. And we're talking about the money grab when you got Turkey Ali giving up the money. When both of these fighters, whether it be Canelo, and I call Canelo a George G, Mr. Shelby call him the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You don't call him the same thing, but that's neither here nor there. When we talk about the money grab is not for people in boxing, dog. What is the money grab when they putting their life on the line? Let's just say Bud might kill Canelo. Canelo might kill Bud. For whatever they getting that night, Mr. Shelton, what if they die? It's part of the
crack,
country.
don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack?
Ain't none of them fighters gonna go to jail.
Let me tell you why you're wrong. Let me tell you why you're wrong.
Ain't none of them fighters gonna go to jail.
Let me tell you why you're wrong.
And I think you smoke crack.
If you would simply listen to the conversation that's going on right now.
When they all putting their life on the line, you asked me the question.
Ben, hold on. In a Tank Davis versus Jake Paul fight, these niggas ain't putting their life on the line. This is an exhibition.
Who say that, though? Who say that? Who to say that, though? When you make that statement, you gotta have a rebuttal for that shit.
Ben, the only time we done seen
you can't say it and not have a rebuttal.
The only time we seen a nigga get killed in the exhibition is Rocky. Was that Rocky 4? I think it was Rocky 4. I think that's the only time
you can make a joke about it, though, and you ain't gonna give me the flow.
I think that's the only time we seen a nigga get killed in an exhibition. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm gonna correct you right now.
So
I'm gonna correct you right now.
Fuck it. All right. I can't, and that's why I love my brother. I love him. That's my brother. I love him. But the nigga gonna be out of order. And that's fine. Be out of order, but I just gotta throw your ass in the background because I can't let you just keep talking when you're wrong about this shit. The only time we seen a nigga killed in the exhibition is Rocky 4, nigga. That's the only time we've ever seen it. When
so what you saying, Dub, the only time you see is in the movie, right?
The only time you see is when you watch a movie, right? Don't you know that?
I don't know none of that shit. Respect.
You don't know Apollo Creed's the greatest heavyweight of all time? You didn't know that?
I guess, but
hey, hold on. So, Dub, the only time you basically seen this shit is because it was a movie, right? Some fancy
That's
shit.
the only time he's saying he's seen this shit.
So y'all don't
Okay, hold on, Ben. Hold on, wait, Dub, hold on. Okay, Ben, name the other exhibition where somebody got killed. Name it.
I don't know no exhibition, but I said it can happen, Mr.
You don't know.
I can answer the question. I'm saying I don't know, Mr. Show, but I'm telling you it can't happen. I know you might have the names, and I'm telling you, I said it to the first. I said Mr. Show might know though. That ain't happen. I'm telling you, Dub, this motherfucker know. But it can't happen, Dub. You can sit there and play.
No,
he's agreeing with me.
He's agreeing with me.
Hold on, Mr. Show. So none of them people that Julio Cesar Chavez was fighting in Mexico. He ain't killed none of them guys.
No, he didn't.
But it can't happen though. Why y'all? It never happened on books though.
It never happened. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen, I'm saying slow. Listen to what I'm saying.
You can get hit in your head and be
Listen
like,
to what I'm saying, Ben. I'm gonna say it slow. Listen to what I'm saying. It's never happened in an exhibition. Fighters have died in actual sanctioned fights, not in an exhibition with 14-ounce gloves.
Thank you.
I ain't saying it. I was saying I'm gonna go to you with that. You just showed me some shit. I'm saying
I already said that though. I
know,
said that.
Dub. I ain't saying you don't know what you talk about, bro. You always saying bad. You never.
All right, bro.
Yeah. You the nigga.
All right.
And you and
all right. Here we go. It was,
can happen. The
this
grab bag. The grab bag. We start with the grab bag. We start with the grab bag. Mr. Show, we start with the grab bag. And I'm finna leave the panel because my brother, he'll cuss me out. He gonna call me out the panel, you motherfucker. And we start with the grab bag, Mr. Show. Ain't none of these fighters, these prize fighters. It could be Tank Davis. I'm gonna start it with Tank Davis and Jake Paul. This old exhibition shit. $150 to the $200, like Dub said, that the people said. I ain't gonna mention no other name that he said, they said. But okay, they just say these the numbers though. Why shouldn't I not fight this motherfucker? I don't give a fuck if
but you're changing the conversation.
The grab bag, Dub. The principle is the grab bag, Dub.
You're literally not answering the conversation that I'm asking. You're not answering the question. The question is, I understand what the fucking question is. Before you start doing all this shit, bro, understand what the question is first. First off, you gotta define what the damn money grab is. The second thing is when it comes down to the fights that are happening right now, which one of these do you think is a money grab? That's the point. That's the point that we're trying to get answered tonight. So when you're talking about the grab bag, I don't even know what the grab bag is. Get in order, man. Come on.
You tell me. I've been listening all night long. You talk about the grab bag, the money bag, which fighter. You don't mention several fights. But then when I talk about just the bag itself, you want to talk about get in order. What the fuck is we talking about if you just brought it up on your panel?
All right, let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked everybody else on the panel. Answer this question right here. The first question is Devin Haney versus Junior. Is that Devin trying to quote unquote? Is that a money grab for Devin? Second question, and really it's all one. Tank versus Jake Paul. Is that a money grab? Third one, not Shakur, excuse me, I said Shakur. Bud versus Canelo. Is that a money grab? And then the ultimate question, how would you define a money grab? Those are the questions to be answered.
The first question is real easy though. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not a money grab. With that fight, would they be Junior and Devin Haney? That's not a money grab fight. I gotta say that's more of a defining fight. More, I want to say legacy, because Devin got his career on the line. You know, he ain't getting no big bag. Devin is not getting no motherfucking 8 figures for that fight. He getting what he normally get. Junior getting a bigger payday with a 2.5 with a $3 million they finna give him. Now he can say that's for him a money grab for him, but I'm gonna move that to the side. But then the second question you asked about the motherfucker Canelo and the Terrence Crawford. Now, if we're gonna speak of money grab, I mean the Tank Davis and the motherfucking Jake Paul, that was the second question. If we're gonna talk about money grab, the second and the third question, I'm gonna answer them simultaneously. That's at the same motherfucking time. Yes, it motherfucker is, and don't say shit. Let me define the shit. When we talk about these fighters, and I'm gonna say it is a money grab for you, but it's not nothing for them when they putting their life on the line though, bro. It's the same thing with the Tank Davis. With the Junior and motherfucking Devin Haney fight. The first question you asked me, it ain't no different when these fighters. I think shit, Devin should have got $10 million for that fight to fight Junior. Junior is a threat. Motherfucker Canelo no Bud a threat, and he getting 100 and Bud getting 50. I'm not like accountant. I don't even know it's factual.
How much is Devin getting?
Listen. You asked me 3 things, Dub. Let me
wait a minute. You
Dub. You got to be fair, Dub. Let me answer the.
I gotta run a show. I gotta run a show.
Now you wanna talk about pocket watching. Watch he go to pocket watching.
No, I'm not. I'm asking you. You talking about? I don't. How much is Devin making for the fight?
Listen. I'm gonna answer the first question.
Answer that question.
Now
first.
Can I answer the first question though? You gave me 3 questions, bro. I said I'm gonna answer them simultaneously.
You done already answered them.
Then I gave a reference to Devin Haney should have got more money. I said Devin should have got 10. Then you intercede, dog. You just asked another question right now. I'm telling the people what just happened.
You don't even know how much Devin making for the fight.
I'm not $3.5 million. I bet you won't put nothing up. What?
And
3.5.
According to who?
Motherfucking Bill Haney out his mouth. The motherfucking Malachi. $4 million. It all depends.
Is it
it ain't fighting over there. Man, listen, I'm done with that though. Well, ask. You said you met Junior. You met Senior. Ask them though. I told you my plug. Now tell me your plug then. And you ain't even let me answer your first question. And you tell me all the time I'm out of order. But I got my facts though. I got my facts together. And you tell me all the time, and you won't refuse to let me answer the first question. You don't sit there and say, well, how much they making? I said, I know they've been making 3.5. According to what Bill told motherfucking Malachi. True media, if y'all want me to tell y'all, motherfucker. Yeah, what the fuck are we talking about? He went over there to H Money. You want me to say, yeah, that's what he said. He went over there to H Money. He got beef with H Money. If that's what you wanted to tell me.
I don't care about none of that.
I got beef with Bill Haney. He got a son fucking with bitches. Straight hoes though. So let me answer them questions though. You refuse to let me answer them questions. You want me to go to accountant. I said this all. I got all the answers. Only what I've been heard, what I'm hearing. Now I don't got all the answers, but I want to answer the first questions though, bruh. You done went there and you tell me I'm out of order, but look how you treat me. And I want the people to see how you doing, Benjamin. And I'm very in order and I'm being respectful. Nobody can say, damn, Dub, you definitely better. Man trying to answer that shit. You don't want him to be a motherfucking accountant. You want me to be a motherfucking accountant up here, Dub. Fuck what he made. He should have made $10 million. I'm going to tell you that again. Can I get back to the question? To the Canelo and the Alvarez and the motherfucking Bud and Jake Paul and Tank Davis. Can I simultaneously answer that question before you rudely interrupt me about, what you heard he making? What Senior told you he making? The fuck is we talking about, Dub? You gonna...
Man, get the fuck off my panel. It is what it is, man. I'm done with that shit, bro. Like, you my brother. I love you. You're not gonna do that, bro. Like, man, fuck you. You gonna get up here and act the motherfucking ass. And when I try to be, hold on. When I try to be cool and let you rock, then you still want to talk bullshit. Man, no, fuck that. Get the fuck off my panel, nigga.
Hey, Dub, look what I put in the messages when I said hit the like button.
Yeah, man, fuck all that shit, man. I ain't got no time for that, man.
Goodbye. I said, nigga, this is entertainment, nigga. I was about to put in there, nigga, where my popcorn at, nigga. I got to pop some popcorn, because, nigga, this is crazy.
That instant pop.
Y'all tell me, I be, hey, the same way, if you call me out of order, I ain't got no problem with it. All I'm telling you is, nigga, you're not finna get up here and do all that bullshit that you doing, bro. You're not finna do it.
That nigga said, don't interrupt him, Dub. You heard what the fuck you said.
Fuck that, man. Hey, man. And I swear to God, I put this on everything I love. Ben Israel, that's my nigga. I fuck with Ben. Me and Ben, we chop it up. Man, the same way, nigga. Nah, nigga, you ain't finna do that shit. Hell nah, man. Fuck you.
Yeah, Ben, while you in the back, bro, I got the treatment last night.
He ain't in the back. He gone. He ain't in the back, and you ain't get nearly that treatment right there. I had a buddy
like that.
Mr. Chapman, I apologize to you because I didn't even let you say none of that crazy shit that nigga was saying. I ain't let you say none of it. I had a money, and I tried my best to be respectful to my brother.
Look, I missed that live yesterday too.
Fuck that. Nah, you got it. All right. Yeah. All right, you got it, Ben. I'm weak, nigga. You right. I'm gonna show you a weak nigga. Don't pull up no more. Don't pull up no more, nigga.
All it took was a statement to say you was weak and that nigga gone for a week.
Gone till November. I'll be gone till November.
Goodbye, nigga. Goodbye.
That nigga said, "Nigga, don't interrupt me, nigga." I was laughing. I ain't gonna lie back.
Don't disrespect the great Israel, dog. Just let him get his fish off and then let him be gone.
Let him be a mother. Yeah. Let him talk to everybody and let him run the motherfucking.
Hey, listen. And the only reason I didn't jump in, Dub, is because the audience loved it and everybody was laughing and having a good time.
I don't give a fuck about none of that, man. I don't give a. Everybody can leave, and I say that respectfully. I say that respectfully to the chat. If y'all want to hear Ben Israel, go to that nigga channel. Fuck Ben. Fuck him.
Hey,
one nigga said enough is enough, goddamn.
Check this out, everybody. I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, how long is this gonna go on for? So I was like, fuck it. I start typing in the chat, nigga, like, look, I want everybody to know this. Like, nigga, hold on, man. I want y'all to look, nigga. I typed this on purpose in the chat, bro, just because I was like, look, where is it? What did I say? I said, hold on. I said, hit the like button. This is great entertainment. LOL. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, fuck you, bro. Like, this is some real shit right here.
My nigga Blue said he was gonna get the popcorn. Nigga, I was spooning peanut butter. I ain't gonna lie, I was enjoying.
Now that whole Bill Haney.
Y'all can enjoy this shit. That shit, man.
Yeah,
the same way when y'all come on here, y'all respect for the platform. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't do this for money. I do it because I love talking boxing. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I got a day job, so it is what it is. But at the same time, man, you're not finna get up here and act the motherfucking fool if you want to. We'll see where you act the fool again. And don't bring your ass back around here, nigga. You're not welcome. It is what it is.
That nigga was mad.
My man whipped him to the cornfield. That's cold.
Hey, that shit was crazy, bro. I was like, damn.
The worst part is, that's my guy. I fuck with Ben. I fuck with him. But, man, you ain't finna get up here and act the motherfucking fool and not... man, stop it. We not finna do that.
Hey, you don't do no half truths and lies. That's a fact.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, you know when you remember seeing the incident where niggas be like back in high school, you know, when you in the high school days and you in the locker room, in the gym room, and then motherfucker get to fighting and shit, but before they get in the fight, they be like, you pushed me first type shit, or knock this off my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something, and then finally the nigga don't do anything, or a nigga do something, then he still don't do anything. It's like, that's why Ben was trying to press you. That's how I felt like Ben was trying to press you like that. But then I was like, how long is Dale gonna sit there and take this shit?
I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery. But you ain't catching me in half truth and lie.
My record speak for it speak for its goddamn self.
Hey, you know what was the last
everybody that done been on this panel knows. I'm gonna try to be fair. I ain't got no problem with y'all rocking. But when you get out of order, I'm gonna maintain order around this motherfucker. Y'all know that.
Hey, the last straw for
man, fuck all that, man. Hey,
the last straw for you, Dub, was when that nigga called you out of order. You couldn't take it no more after that. What the nigga said, Dub, you out of order. That nigga was gone.
Get what I said. Hey, this is Ben Israel walking through the motherfucker right here.
Well, let me ask you this. Who was the best boxer ever, in your opinion? I know you're a boxing expert.
Me.
You? You're the best boxer ever?
Mm-hmm.
Well, who'd win in a fight, you or Mayweather?
Me.
Okay. You're better than Mayweather. Okay.
Yeah.
You or Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson is a He's scared of me.
Seriously.
This has been Israel. Man, fuck you, nigga. And I love you. I ain't gonna lie to nobody up here. I love Ben. That's my brother. But fuck you. My brother wouldn't treat me like that. Same way I ain't gonna treat my brother like that. Clearly, I ain't your brother. That's the only thing I can gather from that. But it is what it is. We back to the topic of conversation. Man, I don't even know what the topic is no more. No, I do. I still know. I'm in order. Go ahead, Blue Hustle, man. What you got on this, man? This shit done got crazy. Blue
Man,
Hustle,
look, I'm here, nigga. I'm here, but goddamn, nigga, I lost track of thought, nigga. What the fuck are we talking about?
Well, shit, I ain't lost train of thought.
Look, I'm talking about are we still talking about what we just discussed? Because you let him come in, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought I already got my point, or did I not? I don't know. I can't remember.
you got it across.
You did get your point. The thing is, hey, you know them Salvador Dali's them paintings where the nigga got like a clock on the table and it's melting down the side of the table. My man brought the damn the topic and it started melting down all over the place when he started going on this thing. It was entertaining though. I ain't gonna lie. I was entertained. I ain't gonna lie. But at that point,
I wasn't entertained with a damn. I wasn't entertained.
I know, especially at the last part of it. That's when the nigga got wished into the cornfield, dog. I feel bad for Ben. Hey, I rock with you, Ben, but you know, sometimes, like my man said, gotta go. And my man said it's time for you to go. He showed you the dough. He said, be careful on your way out and don't let the door split you.
Don't let the door hit you with a great Lord split you, man.
Yeah, that's what he was telling you on your way out, bro. So be easy, man.
Goodbye.
And keep it tight.
Goodbye.
Now,
and don't come back. Please don't come back. Please.
But I ain't see that clip of Bill admitting that Dev was getting $3.5 million for Junior.
Nigga was making.
Hey, T Hill, what you thought about that? I was like, whoa.
Nah, well, he ain't made 3.5 in a minute, so I know he's not taking that fight for 3.5, and I think that's where, you know, there was some things that Blue said that I rocked with, and I know a lot of people probably gonna have pushback to it, but there was some things that correspond with what you said too, man, that I rock with. I think context is everything.
Yeah.
You did say that they were up there, they were trying to get a fight. They were trying to get a fight because they didn't have anything secure.
Mm-hmm.
So what they did was come up with an effective measure to get the fight popping. And then when, you know, it started getting disrespectful and then it started getting to the like A-side story games, and my nigga said, hey, yo, you could go run and tell Turk, you know, you ain't gonna fight and see how that go. That did take place, and my nigga did have a change of energy. There was a shift in energy. So clearly, I'm going. I saw it, bro. I'm like I said, man. Like I am truly. I'm gonna be as honest as possible, bro. Because I've always rooted for Dev, and I want Dev to do well. I know that a lot of times Dev get held to things that he might not even have done and said. Maybe it was his dad. And, you know, people applied to it. And he did say on one of those interviews that, you know, his dad is his mouthpiece. He speaks for him. And whatever his dad say is so. So, you know, to a certain degree, you know, you got to eat those words. But I fully only listen to what he's saying and what he do. Because he the only one that's really getting in the ring. And all we know Bill for is being his dad and his trainer at times. So, you know, I don't go beyond that ring. That being the case, man, you know, at times Bill has rubbed folks the wrong way. And he has rubbed folks that have done business with him the wrong way. And to the point where they're out there trying to sabotage their ability to make more business. And that's not cool, but that's unfortunately where they're at right now. So when my man Senior said what he said, he understands this as well too. Now, going back to what Blue said about not being a cash grab for him, well, you know, there was an opportunity at one point in time where they were putting out false information. And I say it's false because they knew they couldn't do it past the initial offer, but it was talks of a 1.7 million. Now I could do 1.7 million in Vegas, but I can't do 1.7 million in Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why can you do it in Vegas, but you can't do it in Philly? That sounds like you're trying to get cash because, you know, you're not so certain about outcomes.
Let me say this real quick. Just go throw some content. I don't mean to interrupt you, but let me just be quick. The situation was that it was taxes, because in Vegas you're not getting taxed. You see what I'm saying? He don't got to pay the taxes on the 1.7, but in Philly he has to pay the taxes. So he said, "Give me 2.2." That's the reason why he said, "Give me more."
And I fully rock with that, Blue. I'm not saying that that's not anything to be counted. I'm just saying, if it's truly about legacy, you just want the opportunity. You don't give a fudge about all that, because that's going to come after I beat that ass. But now, if you really stickler about that, then it's starting looking like, hey, yo, we looking for a severance pay unless it don't go our way. And we live in a time and age where if stuff don't go our way, they'll make it difficult for us to get another gig at our going rate. Now, I'm not saying that's the case for him, but that's what it looks like. That's the appearance of it. And that falls in line with my man B3 was talking about, taking fights that you might not know you're going to win, but you're doing it because you know you need that bread.
But at the same time, the problem is that even if that's all true, if he's not going to be getting paid that, and he had to take the fight, it's still a legacy fight against Junior, because the man is going to be a 3-division champion. It's still a legacy fight. It's still not a cash grab, because it's legacy at the end of the day for him. Would you disagree with that?
No, that's why in my initial thing, I said I see it as both. I see it definitely as a fight that's with purpose and meaning and will add to his legacy. But it also is, I'm not fighting for 3.5 million. I'm not getting the Ben Israel paycheck, dog. I gotta get what I'm normally getting or more. So I can't just go up in the ring against anybody. I can't defend because if that's the case, then why not defend your title against Sandor Martin?
And once again, I'm gonna put it out there. I still don't know what the man making for the fight. I don't know. I don't know,
but I know it ain't no 3.5, bro. He been past 3.5.
Yeah.
I don't know what none of these guys are making.
I'm gonna be and I'm gonna say this.
Lolo more than 3.5.
What I heard is straight out of Senior's mouth. Brian Norman Senior. Devin had a 3-fight deal with upwards of 36 M's, and that was of course starting with the Jose Ramirez, because they had 2 Ryan fights locked in. You know what I'm saying? It was going to do the rematch, and then depending on how the rematch went, Devin still had a 3rd fight, so they could have did the Ryan again or Tio in 2026. So Devin is in a good position right now financially.
Hold on, real quick. I gotta put this on the screen right here, because my brother Cash, and shout out to my brother Cash Crypto, he said, "What the fuck are y'all talking about? Devin got 1.5 with Regis, and close to the same for the Ryan fight." So he's saying that when we talking about he ain't gonna make, I disagree with him. I gotta say I disagree, because Jojo Diaz, in my personal opinion, this is my opinion, and I can't prove it, and I'm not trying to prove it. Once again, I don't know the numbers of these niggas. I don't know what these niggas make. But for Jojo Diaz, the nigga made 1.5. For Linares, something similar. Ain't no way that nigga made 1.5 for Ryan Garcia. I don't believe that. And it doesn't even matter.
I thought he made 10 to 15 million. Ryan made more. Ryan made like what? I think Ryan made like 20. So, I don't know. I thought it was 20 to 30 for Ryan and 15 to 20. Maybe I'll say 10 to 20 for Devin. That's what I thought. But I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't know.
I'm only going off of what Cash said right here. I'm only going off of what Cash said. I don't know. I don't know what the numbers are.
Isn't there a site that actually shows the payouts and what fighters have made? Because if we could find it out, I mean, I could be wrong. I thought he was getting 10 mil per fight with his one contract. Now, I know that they didn't get a lot as expected for the Ryan fight. I don't know how much he got, but I do remember them talking about they wanted to sue because they didn't get a lot of money that they were expecting on the back end or some stuff like that.
Cash Crypto, real quick, Cash said it's in his court paperwork when he sued Ryan. It ain't debatable. So according to him, he's saying that, according to Cash, he's saying that ain't no way that man made more than I believe 1.5, according to Cash. I don't know. I don't know what none of them niggas made. Me personally.
Interesting. Hey, well, if that's the case, then he might be getting 3.5. You never know. I don't know what it is. I thought he was getting 10 million. That's what I thought. Bill had came out and said, you know, they last contract was for 10 million, and I thought that the Turkey contract was also for 10 million.
Hold on, real quick, and I just want to be clear on this because Cash said that. You said you know that he had a 3-fight deal for 36 million.
Well, that was out of the senior's mouth. He has audio. He put that out there.
Okay, so according to Senior, he had a 3-fight deal for 36
Now,
million.
starting with Jose, Cash could be 100% right. I believe he 100% right. All he said was Devin got 1.5 guaranteed for Regis because remember that fight was on pay-per-view. So, of course, you know, Eddie, you know, I mean, he put up the guarantee, but he was expecting they did pay-per-view. With these Turkey fights,
hold on. I was going to say that the problem is we can't say what he made against Regis and then bring that into the same conversation. And once again, I don't know. I don't know the numbers. I have no clue about the numbers. I want to be clear on that. I have no clue. Yeah. So all of this, and if any of y'all can say y'all know this to be facts, then say it. But all of this is speculation, in my personal opinion. We would all agree on that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, speculation.
Speculation and hearsay.
So I don't know what the numbers are. My thing is ain't no way you took a fight with Ryan Garcia and you made that same amount. Well, if that's the case, then you could have kept fighting with Eddie Hearn. And because I remember a time when niggas was talking about, well, shit, JoJo Diaz was getting this when Devin was fighting with Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? And JoJo Diaz was getting more. Well, I think JoJo Diaz was getting somewhere around 1.5, respectfully. I remember those conversations. So ain't no way I'm gonna move up and become undisputed. Move up, fight Regis. I'm not fight. And I say this respectfully, but as Fat Joe would say, yesterday's price ain't today's price.
Yeah.
It ain't the same fucking price.
And Eddie Hearn, he ain't bitter for no reason. He bitter right at Devin. So people got to kind of do some inference about that. He didn't pay Devin some money. And we seen he recouped some of it in the Ryan fight because we saw when they had to rewrite the contract, Matchroom got a hefty payout. But he's still like he's saying this is a cash grab for Devin. Eddie and Devin is kind of, you know, going tit for tat right now. So I'm assuming that it's behind financial reasons, you know, because like you're saying, Devin, he can do business directly with Turkey. And that gives him kind of a leg to stand on. But yeah, Senior put those numbers out that I just said, Dub. If I didn't hear, like, even with the Quentin Randall situation, I'm not gonna say nothing I ain't hear or see. You know what I'm saying? And it's not 9 out of 10. I'm an actually living person, so it ain't gonna be no hieroglyphic. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably not gonna read it. It's gonna be word of mouth. It's gonna be from somebody I seen or heard somebody say something, and then Crawford was online talking and confirming it. So
yo, I'm gonna say one thing though.
I ain't got no problem with that. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, man, something got to be. I don't think we have any proof, and this is the craziest part about it because I can't remember. I believe somebody said, "Is there a website you can go look up what they made in these fights?" Y'all let me know what the website is so I can pull it up. I'll put it on the screen right now. I ain't got no problem doing it. I'm just saying I don't know about it. So because I don't know, it's hard to say. Go ahead, Mr. Tim, and I apologize for cutting you off.
No, you ain't gotta apologize, bro. I'm gonna say this though. I don't trust anything Eddie say because I seen Eddie throw a nigga under the bus just because his fighter, and he was his fighter, he got robbed in a fight. You know what I'm saying? He won the fight. He did everything to make the fight, and then he fought well enough to win the fight. And he tried to slam him publicly. Now that I know they got bad blood, because I do believe he paid out more than he brought back in with Devin Haney, and he probably is mad that he got to recoup some of that money, and he's probably trying to throw shade on him. But at the same time, man, I do recall them off talking about, they didn't get the money that they had expected out of that fight. So I wouldn't doubt that Cash has a point with that 1.5. Now, like you said, I heard it from Bill. So Bill has been known to be dishonest at times, but I thought for sure he said on one of them shows that Dev is getting 10 mil a fight.
My only problem would be is then if he just starting to get money now, and when it came down to JoJo Diaz, and one of the arguments, I utilized this argument in my debate with KO. Well, shit, when niggas fight Devin, they get their highest payday. So if niggas are getting paydays at 1.5 to fight Devin, then he got to be getting more. And this was 3 years ago. And now he dealing with Turkey. Man, ain't no way that nigga fought Ryan Garcia for 1.5 mil. Ain't no way. The nigga, in my opinion, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I don't believe it. I don't believe none of that shit.
When they fight on that pay-per-view model, though, like you said, it depends on who's financing the fight, who's putting up the guaranteed money. Because with the Regis fight, it made sense, they took a guarantee and then they looked at the back end. With the Ryan fight, they pretty much did the same. Now, I'm not gonna speak on the guaranteed money for that fight because I don't remember per se, but it's a different ball game when we dealing with this fight. It's not on pay-per-view in November with Norman Jr. They got their money already set. You see how quick they sign. You see what I'm saying? So everything is locked and loaded.
And even with that fight, I don't know the exact number, but I will say I remember listening to them talk about, well, man, this is life-changing money. You know what I'm saying? So, and we understand that Turkey, the nigga is overpaying folks, respectfully. I say that respectfully. I can't even call it. I'm gonna call it overpaying. He overpaying motherfuckers. And so this is why niggas go get the bag over there, because it's a bag to be gotten. You know what I'm saying? The same way we watched Big Baby Anderson. That nigga went and fought Bacole when Bob Arum was like, nah, you're not ready for that. You're not ready for the fight. But guess what? That nigga said, nah, yeah, I'm going over there. Why? Because I'm going to get paid accordingly. So all I'm saying is, I think that if you go over there, you're going to get paid. And 1.5 ain't nothing crazy to the top level boxers. So I gotta expect that you're getting paid more than that. If we talking about right now, Canelo versus, and this is what niggas saying right now. I don't know how true it is. When they talking about Bud gonna get 40 million, 50 million, however much, Canelo getting 70 million. Is that true? I don't know. The rumors were with Bivol versus Beterbiev. Bivol versus Beterbiev, that it was a crazy bag out there when it was for undisputed with Usyk. It was a crazy bag out there. Everybody say oil money then, but now we get into the conversation. Nobody. I'm just saying, bro. You can't have it both ways. If a nigga paying crazy money for these fights, he gonna pay crazy money for some of these other fights. I don't think it's gonna be 50 million. I don't think Devin getting 50 and Brian getting 20. I don't think none of that. But Devin getting 10 and Brian getting 5-5, something like that. I don't think that's unreasonable. Do y'all?
No.
Nah. I mean, if you want to make the fight, because you got to understand, one, you already Turkey already had Devin agree to with Ryan for the rematch, so he had money already set up for that. Now with Norman Jr.
Hold on. Let me hold on. So did he get paid less than 1.5? Matter of fact, less than 3.5 to fight Ramirez. Do you believe that?
And Tom Cook, no, I don't.
I think he got paid more than.
I'm telling you what I'm telling you what was said, and Senior's a good source. Senior not gonna lie. Senior don't lie.
I ain't gonna say that. And shout out to Senior.
I haven't seen Senior lie. Senior tell the truth, and what he going to cap on Devin for? Devin, but it made sense. Devin had the Jose Ramirez fight. He had a Ryan rematch, and then they had a third fight on the deal for Devin. But when they sat down at the table, they even reported said it was money they couldn't refuse. So they was just like, I know you heard that part of it. It was they just said it was just stupid money. So they were just like, okay, that's why Ryan signed up.
They said it was a crazy bag. They said it was a crazy bag.
It ain't go nowhere. Devin ain't lose no fight. Devin is still fighting in Saudi. And even Eddie Hearn would tell you it's a premium to fight in Saudi. They're getting paid more to fight out there. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. So Saudi, when you fight for the Sheikh, you fight in Saudi, he pays you more. You fight in America, he doesn't pay you the same. He lowers it. That's why Shakur got upset when he was like, "Look, you told me you was gonna give me this much." You see what I'm saying? And he didn't end up getting that much.
yeah, that's real. So we understand that these events is not going to generate the payday that he's putting up for these guys. Now, maybe off impressions, maybe off the fact that the zone subscriptions or whatever by November he'll make us money, but maybe not. He just guaranteeing that bag to build up. They got the investment fund. So,
man, all I'm gonna say is this: listening to Junior, listening to Senior, Junior management team. They talking like they getting paid at least 7. That's what they talking like. I don't know if it's true. But if they getting paid 7, Devin getting paid at least 10. At least.
yeah. I mean, I don't know why they would fight for anything less than that, Doug.
So,
I mean, going to Saudi, because think about it. If they could, Top Rank could do an event, let's say, if they wanted to put on an event in Atlanta, bring Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. to Atlanta.
That'd be dope. That would have been dope.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying maybe they wouldn't have the guarantees that Turkey would put up, but they could still put on a big event for, if they got to give Devin 3.5 million or, and then look at the back end money or whatever the case may be, put a big event in Atlanta. But
I don't even think Turkey ain't looking at back end money at all.
No, Turkey's building up his country.
Hey, and shout out to him for doing that. I think it's out of order. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna bring politics into it. What I'm saying is if it got anything to do with back end, then man, yeah, Georgia would be the perfect place to put it on. But it ain't. I don't think it got nothing to do with back end. I think it got everything to do, and I say it respectfully. When have we ever heard of Turkey looking for niggas to get paid on the back end? We ain't never heard that. He paying niggas up front.
That's why these fights is agreed to, Dub. There's too many pieces involved. There's too many managers and promoters. Eddie getting a cut of this fighter and that fighter, Frank Warren. These dudes is guaranteeing the money up front, and then they just saying, listen, make your way and come and put a great fight on. I'm hoping boxing will remain like this for a while. I mean, we haven't heard of the January. I mean, Turkey did say he got a January card coming up, but He's just putting up the bag, Dub, and he's guaranteeing the bread. That's why these teams is coming together so fast.
Well, man, we getting ready to shut this thing down, man. I was trying to wait for my brother Rick. And I'm gonna hit Rick up tomorrow because I'm just gonna be honest. We gotta hear about these rib injuries that we gotta hear about this shit because this some nonsense in my personal opinion. But
Hold on. Is B3, you're the one that said that?
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, you said that before. That's why I said I heard it on your panel because I know you said that before.
Absolutely.
That's why I said what I said because the simple fact is, and when Doug was like, "What you mean on this panel?" He didn't let me finish, get it out. You know what I'm saying? Then we went on some whole other shit and went somewhere else totally. That's why I was like, I know I heard it on this panel. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew it was you that said it,
Absolutely.
but I wanted to clarify. You know what I'm saying? Just to
100%.
make sure, because yeah. So
because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hold on,
man.
real quick. We got Rick Timms. Rick Timms is doing the investigation right now.
Yeah.
He knows Quentin Randall personally. Shout out to Quentin Randall. If y'all don't know Quentin Randall, when he fought Junior, you know what I'm saying? A lot of folks, even though Junior won every round in that fight, in my opinion, that's my opinion. People said that he struggled against Quentin Randall. So if Quentin Randall went out there and broke this man ribs, whatever he did, I don't know. This is why we need these questions answered. So I'm gonna rock with Rick, and we're gonna try to get these answers because I think it's some bullshit. I'm just telling the truth. I think it's some bullshit. I don't want to hear that nonsense. And we're not here to give excuses to fighters. I'm not here for that. I ain't giving EJ no goddamn excuse. If some type of way, if you right, and 3, you know you my brother, I love you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have this thumbnail. Hell, the show wouldn't be nearly what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know you my brother. But if it come back, you know I'm gonna be on your helmet. I'm just telling you the truth.
Me too. That's why I said what I said because I'm like, because I ain't heard it nowhere else, and I ain't trying to say, look, I'm not trying to say that you're wrong, but I didn't even hear, EJ say that shit. So I was just like, and I ain't heard nobody else say. So when you said that for the first,
Go ahead, keep cooking. My bad. Go ahead.
Well, well, this is what I will say. You
Because
did
it happened
mention
so
earlier.
long that let me tell you when this came out, and that's why I had to go and find the tweets from Arrow. It came out January of 2024. Because that's when they were supposed to it was the deadline to finalize the rematch, and then Bud tweeted out. He said, "Okay, since you're gonna say, I'm gonna pull up the tweet. I'm gonna read Bud's tweet. I screenshot it, and I know y'all probably will remember this, but this was from January. Hold on, I did it with my other phone. Hold on, real quick.
Hold on, real quick. Are we saying that? So we said real quick when you pull these tweets up, are we saying that that's the reason the rematch didn't happen, or are we saying that?
Yeah, because what's the point? Because he started making excuses.
Wait. Are we saying that's the reason the rematch didn't happen, or that's the reason he lost?
No. What I'm saying. No, hold on. Let me say this. The rib injury is why he looked like a shell of himself. I think that's why he looked so bad. He didn't spar for a month.
No. So that's the reason he lost.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that. No, I'm not gonna say that's the whole reason. I'm gonna say that's a part of it. But I'm just saying that that's a factor. It can't be if he went into the ring not himself or not 100%. That's gonna play a factor in the fight. That's all I'm saying. Just how Ryan purposely missing weight or using pads could play a factor in how he performed. It's the same thing. Or him having a rib injury versus Tank. Maybe that's why he quit versus Tank. That's all I'm saying.
Hey D3, hold on right quick, D3. But look, check this out. So the reason why this was the rematch, right?
B3.
Oh, I apologize, B3. But my apologies. But the reason why from
let
what
me
was
say the tweet real
publicized.
quick, and I'm gonna let you cook. Let me say the tweet
Hold
real
on,
quick.
let me just say this real. Let me say this real quick. So the reason why I felt and what was put out there is that he had to have surgery on his eye. You see what I'm saying? So if he said the excuse himself. Well, I wouldn't even look that bad if I had 2 good eyes. You see what I'm saying? So he already made an excuse right then when this man said, "I don't make excuses." So if he made that excuse, why didn't he just say, "Hey, you know what? I also had a rib injury too."
Because
So that's the reason why. But
because
you
he
see what
really
I'm
didn't want
saying,
to make
right?
no excuse.
But he
It
still
just came
did.
out at the last minute. He
But
didn't say
see,
that right after the fight. We knew he had a bad eye when that's why he had to pull out of the Pacquiao fight. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like his eye was damaged in the Crawford fight. But he was cleared to fight in the Crawford fight.
yeah, I was going to say he was cleared to fight.
So
Man, the
that's what I'm saying.
doctors
I feel like
they do that shit.
Crawford damaged his eye respectfully. And that's why he wouldn't get cleared for the rematch.
Well, they said it was good though. They said he was good to fight. He just didn't take the fight.
So what we all agreeing on is Bud whooped his ass so bad he couldn't fight again. That we all agreeing on that.
He ain't fought since.
Yes.
That's the concern. He
Hey,
ain't fought since until he
yeah,
fight again. Yeah.
yeah, in a
All right
nutshell,
then.
yes.
Yeah.
All right
Goddamn.
then. So
We in agreement.
how about instead of that man ain't make no excuse.
Now you realize. Now let me just say this: the whole premise, my whole argument in this whole conversation was cash grabs. So that's what I was saying. If a brother understands he's not moving his date, he's gonna fight regardless.
Hold on. Did you think EJ was there for a cash grab? I thought EJ wanted to win.
Absolutely. That's what I said. That was my whole comment.
Disagree. I thought EJ wanted to win that motherfucker. He went out there to fight.
All right, Doug.
I don't know, man. Can I say this real quick though?
Blue, you
Check this
feel like
out. Check this out.
you feel like it wasn't a cash grab? Let me just add your true
Okay,
opinion, Blue.
watch. Here's my statement. This is what I'm gonna say to that. I don't know if it was really a cash grab because the simple fact, I mean, you could say it was, goddamn, you can't say it was, but this is what I'm gonna say. I don't know if it really was because the man kept getting up. He could have just quit. Because Bud had him looking all fucked up, bro.
That man was trying his ass off.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Like he was getting up. Look, I know, but hold on, fam. Just see from my side, my point of view. The man kept getting up, bro. He didn't have to. After 2 knockdowns, he could have just said, "Man, I'm good. Nigga, I already got my bag." Fuck what you talking
Hold
about.
on, B3. You think you'll whoop my ass any day on the week, twice on Sundays? Am I wrong about that?
Nah, you're not wrong, Doug.
All right. So if I keep getting up trying to fight your ass, it ain't about the money, nigga. I'm trying to fight.
Yeah, your pride is kicking in so much.
Credit. I have to give credit there. All I'm saying is I don't think that was a and the last point I gotta make. We have been calling for this fight for so long that it wasn't even worth it. The money was gonna be there for both of them regardless. It wasn't even about that. We wanted to see who won that motherfucker. I don't think EJ went out there for a cash grab. I don't think Bud
But
went
see,
out there for
y'all
a cash
talking
grab.
about the mentality of the man too, though, because like Boo Boo Andre took a beating and he said no mas. So that's just the only difference. But Arrow is not that guy. He, like you saying, I saw him training before the Terrence Craig fight. I didn't see nothing wrong with him. He looked strong in that training footage. I'm sure y'all pretty much remember that when he was working the bag, when he had that it looked like nothing was wrong with him.
Well, when you're punching that your damn ribs ain't gonna look like nothing anyway. I say that respect.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, bro. With a rib injury, you can't extend like that. You can't be throwing punches like that. Now, let's say give you a shot or something to.
I still don't believe there was no damn rib injury.
No, I don't either.
But
I don't either.
But what
I'm just
now?
saying, I
Explain
didn't see
now, Blue. Now explain how he looked though. All right, did he look like himself before the fight? In your opinion, your honest opinion, when you seen him in the locker room, how he looked to you?
That nigga looked like he might have been stressed out because the fight actually came, and there's a lot of weight on his shoulders, bro. If you want me to be honest, look, there's a lot of that. Listen, you guys have been building up for this fight for I don't know how long. You got one person that been saying the whole time, "I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass," and I want the fight. You got another person say, "Go do this."
Now, you out of order because Bud was the one who originally ducked the fight.
What?
When he went and fought David Avanesian, he ducked the fight.
He did not duck the fight.
Man,
They were
all right, man.
negotiating. Nah,
Here we
nah,
go. Here we
nah,
go.
nah. Nah, you ain't gonna. You can't do that to me, Doug. You can't say that and then be like, nah.
He didn't get
Okay, thank.
what he wanted. He didn't get everything he
I'm
wanted.
not
So
trying
he
to
was
do
walking
that.
Yeah,
away.
they're negotiating. So therefore, if they don't come to, if they're negotiating and shit just ain't panning out right, and they're prolonging shit, then yeah, he's like, okay, well, y'all make y'all decision. While y'all
Oh,
doing
he
what y'all
turned the
do,
fight
I'm
down.
a bend them.
He turned their original fight down. We agree.
What he said, hold on. What he said is, y'all go ahead and think about it. I'm gonna go ahead and bend the block, go take this fight because I want to fight this year. I don't want to wait. I want so it don't leave out context. I want to still fight this year.
You
So
know,
y'all do what y'all doing, and I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna come right back, and that's what happened.
Blue,
That's like
you know,
Doug and Smoke.
Blue, you know the great thing about it. This
Al
is the
Heyman didn't
greatest.
want to fight.
The greatest thing
Thank
about it.
you.
Hold on. The greatest thing about it is that they end up fighting each other, and
Exactly.
so everything that happened before. I always said, I thought that they wanted. I thought they both wanted to fight. I did think, and I stand on what I said then. I did think that Bud ducked the fight from the beginning, but at the end of the day, it don't really matter. And the reason it don't matter is because when the fight happened, Bud put hands on EJ, so it don't really
Yeah.
matter. All the revisionist history is null and void. Null and void.
Yeah. That's
I
what I was
just
saying, and I hope I'm consistent. Everybody heard the live. I'm trying to be 100% consistent because I said it was a cash grab. Al Heyman didn't want to fight. Arrow tweeted out, "Y'all must have forgot what this is about. It's about
Hey,
that do re
remember.
mi. It's about that cash."
And remember after him and Bud talked on the phone, they had that sit down, that talk on the phone. This nigga tweeted, man, I feel like I'm being played, talking about Al Heyman.
But EJ had
You know
to
what?
go
Yeah,
out.
hold on. Let me say something. I apologize.
Hold on.
I'm
EJ had to go outside of Al Heyman
yeah,
to make the
yeah.
fight.
And get another advisor. And he got another advisor along with Al Heyman. So what I'm saying to you is this, and I'm gonna tell you this. This is just my personal opinion. My personal opinion. I don't truly know if when he put out that tweet on X and saying, "Look, I feel like I'm being played," is actually he was talking about, you know what I'm saying, Al Heyman. I don't know, man. It could have been anything that he could have been talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like no matter what, in my opinion, I feel like it was because Al Heyman said that. That's just how I feel. Now there is no proof of it because I'm not in the circle, so I don't know what's really going on. But that's just how.
Man, y'all give me y'all last words. I'm shutting this motherfucker down, man. It's 3
Hey
o'clock.
man, great show, man. It was exciting, man. I appreciate you letting me on the panel. You know what I'm saying? And
He said,
goddamn, bro.
he
Hey,
said it was
look.
exciting. This was
Yeah.
this was the least exciting show I've ever had in my life, man.
Hey, look, man. Thanks for a certain person coming up there, man. I almost had to get up and pop some popcorn because I was damn sure gonna sit and wait for this. I didn't know how long it was gonna play out, but I was just gonna sit there and stay on mute and just appreciate the show for what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the first time I've seen it get like that. You know what I'm saying? In that kind of way, where you know what I'm saying, he just didn't care because he wasn't hearing nothing anybody was talking about. Because I was like, where is he going with this? But at the same token, it is what it is. It still was exciting, even when he came up, it was a good show, man. No matter what, still. So
Hey man,
it's all good.
Blue Hustle, man, you know you always welcome up here, man. Much love and respect to y'all. Appreciate you, my brother. We done been on panels together multiple times, and it ain't nothing but love and respect, my brother. Nothing but love and respect. Same energy we keep around here. Hey, you already know what it is. So appreciate
I'm gonna say this to B3 real quick. Hey B3, I'm not gonna be on your head too bad if he comes out and that shit ain't true. But I'm still gonna say, see, nigga, you can't believe everything you goddamn hear, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you know what I'm saying. So that's all I'm gonna say. If it does come out that you wrong, bro. If you come out you right, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, hey, it is what it is.
Same energy. If he on your motherfucking helmet, hey.
I told you, I'm still gonna be on him.
Show love. Just show love when it come out. Did it happen?
Just strap just strap that bitch down a tad bit more tighter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it is. But nah,
Ain't
man,
nothing but love, my guy. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody.
Much love, brother. Much love. 3, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
gotta tell you, man, this has been a crazy show tonight.
Yeah, we set the world on fire with that one. They weren't
I
ready
don't
for
know.
that.
I don't know what the hell done happened. I don't know what done happened. Man,
Yeah,
three. Give me your last. Say it again.
Listen.
No, go ahead. Take your time.
No, I was there talking about cash grabs. We had to. I mean, we got to bring everything to the table. You know, I'm in the building. These guys are the biggest names in the sport. You know, the reason we watch the sport.
Are you live right now?
Nah, I should have. I tripped out. I didn't. Yeah, I tripped out. So we did cook, and I know the people would have wanted to hear this. So
You know they wanted this, man.
yeah,
We gonna do better though. We gonna get it together.
yeah, I'm gonna do better because I was going. Yeah, I should have realized I was going to end up staying up. I done smoked the J and I just stayed up. With you through the whole show. I just wrote another one just to stay up some more. I was like, I thought we was gonna go for some more. I just wrote another one. Like, all right.
I'm gonna be honest. You know what I figured out?
What's that?
You was like, hey, bro, I got my nap. Hey, when you done took, hey, you done got that good rest in?
Yeah.
We on one. We finna be on one.
Already.
And look,
already.
The only reason I'm sitting it down right now because my back hurt from grilling. My back's still hurting right now. I gotta get some sleep. You know what I'm saying?
You was standing up all day. I got
man, you already know how I work, man. You know I ain't got no chill in me anyway. So leave it at it. So. But no, go ahead. I apologize for cleaning you up. I apologize.
Nah, and listen, I come over here as a fan, you know, and talk and whatnot. Talk about you know, Arrow and, you know, these just, you know, my favorite fighter. One of the guys that I was watching coming up in the sport, you know what I'm saying, just dominating, man. So when news come out, it's gonna stick with me. You know, and certain things gonna come out they're not supposed to come out. You know what they say about boxing, you know, you don't talk about sparring. You see what I'm saying? Because things happen.
You know what I always say? A nigga like yourself, and I say this respectfully. When I say respectful, I say it respectful to myself. You way smarter than me. So bring this shit out. Man, this is what the channel is for. We ain't got no problem addressing none of this shit.
Right.
And the reason we want to have this conversation, especially with anybody else that's jumping on the panel, is because we get different points of views.
Yeah.
Outside of niggas being out of order. Outside of that. And so, man, hey, next time, tomorrow, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Let me see. What time is it? We're gonna be live tomorrow, man. We're gonna act the fool tomorrow, too. So it is what it is. It is what it is.
You already know.
I'm gonna hit you up. And like I told y'all, if y'all need anything, first things first. If you want to win money before the fight and during the fight, sub to B3. If you want to talk boxing midday, sub to B3. You know what I'm saying, man?
We doing open panels. We did a 4-hour open panel today. We're gonna do another one tomorrow. Just keep building. You know, as long as it goes, as long as I got people coming on talking. I had Boxing Scholar on today, free. Make sure y'all follow the Scholar. Make sure y'all follow D3 Sports and MarkydanTheHistorian, Democracy 101. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, man.
I'm the late night nigga. So if y'all here now, I'm the late night nigga. So everything I'm talking, I ain't gonna be able to talk the same way because a nigga be at work. Well, it is what I ain't gotta tell y'all my whole life schedule. But at the same time, you got obligations in life. But man, shout out to my brother 3, man, because if it weren't for you, you know what I'm saying, life would be, especially trying to stream and do what we do around here, it'll be much more difficult. But because you show me so much love, so much respect, and the way you rock with me, I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So much love and appreciation, my brother. Much love and appreciation. If it weren't for you, it wouldn't be no late night shows. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that, brother.
Already, now I appreciate you, man. Salute to you. God bless, fam. And remember, let's go green, man. Make sure y'all follow me at B3 Picks TV. It was another great show. Shout out to everybody came up and cooked with us and everybody in the chat. We still working, man. Listen, we gonna be back tomorrow with another one.
Oh, I'm finna act the fool real quick.
Go ahead, do your thing, fam.
I gotta act the fool, man. Shout out to my brother 3. Man, listen. We got niggas coming through the panel. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna show love and respect. They're gonna show love and respect. And when they come through, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm not gonna do it. I don't even want to do it. I ain't even gonna do it how I would usually do it. Because it is what it is, man. Shout out to all the great ones. You know what I'm saying? I dropped enough videos and what they got drops and all that kind of. I dropped enough of them. I ain't even finna do it, because if I do it, then it's gonna be on some messy shit, and that ain't how I live my life. I don't live my life that way. You know what I'm saying? So much love to everybody who came through. Shout out to my brother Zoomverse in the building. If y'all don't know, man, y'all go sub to Zoom. Zoom doing this thing over there, you know what I'm saying? And true story, Zoom, correct me if I'm wrong, me and my son, we done rock with Zoom gaming wise. I'm not a big gamer, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm not. But me and my son, we got a chance to rock with Zoom for a while. We'll show you around the DMZ. We'll show you around if it's necessary. Zoom, tell him I'm lying now. Tell him I'm lying, Zoom. Nah, that's my brother though. Shout out to Zoom. Shout out to Pittsburgh T in the building. One of the individuals that I respect politically as well as boxing knowledge. Much love and respect for you. Shout out to my brother Cash Crypto. We got to get Cash here. If y'all don't know, Cash Crypto has a great understanding of, how do I want to say this? He has a great understanding of performance enhancing drugs, what helps you, what doesn't help you. He has a great understanding of it. The nigga break this shit down to me behind the scenes, and I got to get him on just me and him one-on-one, so I can ask some of the questions that I asked him behind the scenes, and he can give certain explanations so y'all can get an understanding of it, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but it'll be a fantastic show. Y'all make sure y'all pull up for it. Shout out to NO Boxing in the building. Shout out to Mad Dog in the building. Shout out to D-Man in the building. Shout out to Desi22 in the building. Shout out to Piro Soto in the building. Piro, what, you ain't come back, man. Come on, you got to come back, because we need your input as well. I say that respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the most delusional motherfucker I've ever seen in my life, being Israel. The most delusional. That's what we call him. Not the most hated, the most delusional. Shout out to the most delusional, man. And everybody else who hit the link that came through. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all y'all, man. Much love and respect. I appreciate y'all. Hustle, man. You know you always welcome up here. 3. Zoom, man. All y'all welcome up here. Y'all all welcome. And as long as you're in order, I ain't got no problem with it. It's the niggas who get out of order that I have a problem with, but I ain't finna cook that long about it. So much love and respect. I appreciate y'all. And man, let me make sure I do this thing the right way. Hold on, wait a minute. What is this? I don't know what the fuck going on. All right, well, fuck it. Let me see if we do this. We can do this. Oh no, that's the clapping shit. That's the clapping shit. We ain't trying to do that. Hold on, watch this, y'all. Wait a minute. Y'all didn't even hear what I said. Sometimes you gotta leave this motherfucker to come back stronger. That's what you gotta do sometimes. But just know, anytime you're over here, man, you're rocking on the right side.
You can't fight the power of Gervonta Tank Davis. What a scintillating display. Well, you questioned Deontay Wilder's power. The proof is in the banana pudding as he just turned the lights out.
Cool boy Stephen Fulton Jr.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skilled, the highly regarded Devin the Dream Haney.
Bud Crawford is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Bam Rodriguez! The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream